Robert Johnson, Lucky Boy.
In Kentucky. Hey, Lady Mermaid, I've been trying to get it to you, big sister, and say happy Valentine's Day. No two ways about it from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Hey, Lady Mermaid, you got it right. That's low ride to Lake Charles, Louisiana with the morning Valentine's Day wave. Come on.
Hey, lowrider, do me a big old favor. If you would please tell Lady Mermaid I did say happy Valentine's Day to Motormouth Mall walk on to Breaker.
Yeah, Motormouth, I sure will.
Down ATL.
Sure appreciate that, to break.
So I wanted to let you know.
Alright, Motormouth, I got something in the kitchen, man. I'll get back with you, Motormouth, low rider, morning wave, I got down.
Alright, lowrider. Yeah, I think I heard you say something about you had something in the kitchen, so we'll get you back a little bit later on. Lowrider, Motormouth Mall waving, step into Breaker.
So 22 till you so when I'm gone.
Hello, Motormouth Mall, 24 with a wave.
Hello, 24. Big ol' wave around your neck of the woods, sir, break.
Yeah, right. Just wanted to wave my hand, sir. Be in charge out there. Motormouth Mall, if you want a happy Valentine's. School 520.
Big ol' happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing around your household. From radio station Motormouth Mall, A24. Hope you're having a good day out there, and yeah. Big old wave from Motormouth Mall out here on the central coast of Cali.
Here's a blade. All right, take care of Motormouth Mall. Appreciate the comeback. Hardcore 24 in Louisiana, getting on down.
Hardcore 24 around Louisiana. Great big old hammer. Motormouth Mall got down. 714 around BYU. I hear you rocking and rolling up in here too, I do. Hello, good afternoon time to you. 714 Motormouth Mall waving his step and they got down. Break.
Good copy. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Always a real good copy. Hey, we've been around San Francisco Bay. I heard somebody waving back around Alabama 520 getting up. It on once again, no blade about to get out here. The razor blade pickup truck, I'm down. Come on in, buddy. Hey, buddy, it's 520. Hey, buddy, it's 520 in Alabama, I'm up. Hey, buddy, right.
Hey, 520, do me a favor and tell Bullet I said hello. Hey, 520, do me a big old favor and tell Bullet I did say hello, Mellow Jello. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down break.
Hey, Motormouth, you put the ham on everybody. 714, got down.
Hey, 714, everybody?
Mall, bloody hell, you put the, got a local on the ball now. You put the ham on him, 714.
Just checking. Hey, 714, just checking there from time to time to break.
Alright, let me get out of this way, Motormouth Mall. I'm standing by. And that's my right.
Alright, there, 714, while you standing by, I'm going to stand back on the side here, read the mail for a Scotia bit. 714, radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast undermodulated beast. Dropping hammer right there, right now, he got down.
Motormouth Mall, guarantee you dropped the ball with everybody so far. Motormouth Mall, 714, I'm out the way.
14, I see ya. Motormouth Mall, cruising right there, right now. One fat watt. Time I got down. Breaker.
Nasty boy, I got it on, nasty boy. Put it in your... Somebody put another saying nasty boy here. Be careful me say Bullet nasty boy that way.
Hey, nasty boy, tell Bullet I said good morning time too. Hey, tell Bullet I said hello right there, right now. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down. Breaker.
Hey, Bullet. Motormouth Mall said, happy Valentine's Day to your queen and he wishing you well.
appreciate that. The Black Lightning. Hey, Black Lightning, I appreciate you letting me know. And you rolled it like I told it. Motormouth Mall cruising right there. Right now I got down. Breaker.
All right, Motormouth.
Hey, Claus, I'm going to say good morning to you. Because I hear you out there running head that big. I'm going to say good morning to you. Hey, just got to make it down because I know.
Motormouth Mall, Mother Nature must have took me out. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Black Lightning say blah.
Hey, Black Lightning. No, Mother Nature didn't take you out. You're right there right now. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, Black Lightning, Motormouth Mall cruising. One fat watt at a time. You're still all up in here. Black Lightning, Motormouth Mall, got down. Breaker.
Take care. Tell the Queen happy Valentine's Day on that end. And I wish y'all well. Stay safe.
Fortune to Black Lightning. Likewise, tell the Queen we did say hello and happy Valentine's Day to you and yours all the way around your household, from the smallest to the tallest. An old radio station, Motormouth Mall, dropping a hammer from time to time into the wonderful world of sound. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down. Breaker.
Sure, thank you. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I sure thank you. Let me get on out the middle of the road before somebody try to put that mall on me. Hey, Motormouth Mall.
Hey, they trying, but you got that mall down. And the song goes, you've got to know when to hammer down, know when to drop the mall, know when to walk the dog, and when to kick the cat. You never spike your mic when you're wallowing in the mud, 'cause there's always another station that'll drop them all on you. And one day a Seabeer, he was gonna get even. He bought himself an amplifier and turned it up on high. And much to his dismay, Mother Nature took a turn again, and once again he was just another mud duck. That's the way the song goes. I got down. Breaker.
Motormouth Mall, don't quit your job and start trying to change, big brother.
You said don't quit my day job. Yeah, I couldn't carry a tuna in a doggone basket, I guarantee tell you. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. And hello, 205 operator, while you're doing your thing out there on the bluegrass, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping. I got down right there, breaker.
Yeah, don't quit your day job if you got one, Motormouth Mall. You ain't gonna make no money singing. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you ain't gonna make no money singing that
149, you say, yeah, don't quit your day job because you ain't going to make no money singing. Hey, 149 around Alabama, you said don't quit your day job if you got one. You ain't going to make no money singing. I hear you, I do. Now listen to the sound of this ratty old station. You think I got a job there, Break?
Hello. No, I know you don't have a job there. I know you don't have a job, but I hear you out here on the radio every day there. Mr. Motormouth Mall. I'm wishing you and the Queen there a Valentine way from 149 down in Alabama. Now, I got to go. I got some errands to run now. If you got a sloppy copy, 149 in Alabama got down.
149, you're right about that. I'm not here too doggone often to work. I wish I got paid to be out here. Hey, you know, a lot of this, what I do here is what they call procrastinating, because I got a lot of things I got to work on over here at the shop. I got a lot of things to do over here, and I get out here and I start yapping, and they call that procrastination. However, when you got pro in the name, doesn't that allude to the fact that you get paid for it? You know, a pro ball player, a pro hockey player, whatever, you know, they get paid for that stuff. So if you're a procrastinator, don't you get paid for procrastinating? I don't know what procrastinating is, but I think I should get paid for it. Hey, 149, take care, 7 3s. Happy Thanksgiving to you and the sweet Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day. Where did they get Thanksgiving from? Hey, happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. 149 Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got down breaker.
Yeah, that's right. I brought it up with me kind of easy over the other. Say hello to you this morning. I'm trying to make sure Mother Nature straight on this car making in, but you found out, no doubt about it. Good morning to you, Bullet. Hey, Bullet, take care of that in. That was sound way right back to you and the family. Hey, Bullet Bob, Mr. Godfather just walked away.
Hey, Mr. Godfather. Well, you walked away. You didn't walk away too far. I got you all up in here. Hey, Mr. Godfather, I got you all up in here. You sound real good, ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, Motormouth Mall waving is stepping right there, right now. Mr. Godfather, do me a big old favor and tell Bullet I said hello. I got down breaker.
Motormouth Mall, I will tell Bullet. Mother Nature changed on me on a quickie. Hey, Bully, good morning to you also. I'm gonna bag this one down. Hey, Motormouth, you by any chance still got a copy of this
Yeah, 10-4, I still got a good grip on you. Hey, Godfather, I still got you all up in here where you were gonna grab a big old radio out there and you're cruising in the air chair. You sound real good around my neck of the woods. Yeah, Mother Nature, she's doing some of that dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and bucking and weaving, but you're all up in here. I know Mother Nature, she gets around. Hello to you one more time. Hey, Mr. Godfather, around the air chair, the Golden Voice Network, radio station, Motormouth Mall, stepping right there right now. I got down breaker.
Bully, lowrider, I saw you. Oh, you said it's all I got in there. Okay, line of fire, man. I ain't got to tell you about your audio because it's working for you. No doubt about it. Take that man on bag it down and sit back and listen to your talk show. Motormouth Mall, this is Jiggy Air. The Golden Voice Network.
Bartender, Mr. Godfather in the air chair at the Golden Voice Network. You're smoking up in here. I appreciate the flowers. I tell you, appreciate you waving four friendly fingers over and a thumb over here on my neck of the woods. I got to be careful because I heard somebody coming back to Bullet, and the Bullet got a big old hammer up in there. So let me get my knees up in the breeze. Mr. Godfather, always a pleasure with the double measure. Big old happy Valentine's Day there around your place to the sweet thing and yourself. And we'll catch you another time, another way. Mr. Godfather, Motormouth Mall, stepping. I got down right there, breaker.
It was all I got. It was all you. Sound like stereo on my radio. All right, big brother, I'm going to back it on down and sit back and read the mail and put the spoke on you when I can. Motormouth Mall.
All right, Bully, we'll talk to you later, man. Let me run and check them pots in the kitchen. Bully, take
410. All right, sounds good. Take care, 7-3s. Have a good day, man. My phone is blowing up. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, cruising. I got down breaker.
Always good. When you come out, you talk to me. Good morning, Mr. Motormouth Mall. Your living legend, Jackie Diamond, gave the money.
Well, living legend Jack of Diamonds rolling up in there. Holy cow, you smoking. Hey, Motormouth Mall waving. What's happening out there? Hey, Jack of Diamonds, Motormouth Mall, looking around your neck of the woods.
Motormouth Mall, it's all good in the backwoods, ATL. Got about 53 degrees, sunshine, no cloud in the skies. So wish you everybody well. Take care, Motormouth Mall, the living legend, Jack of Diamond shit. The living legend, Jack of Diamond, go.
Bartender, hey, Jack of Diamonds. Diamonds. Take care and have a wonderful Valentine's Day. You and the sweet thing out there. Appreciate you bumping it down in the world of sound. We're looking at about 46 degrees, maybe 47 or 48 degrees now here in Santa Maria where I am. And it's going to warm up a little bit, but not much more. It was about 80 some odd degrees yesterday. It's going to be about maybe 65, 66 today is what they said. They said it was going to be cooler. I don't know what that means. 20 degrees cooler, so they said. But anyway, we'll see. Hey, good to hear you up in there. Living legend, Jack of Diamonds, radio station, Motormouth Mall. You West Coast beast waving and stepping right there, right now. I'm cruising breaker.
For Valentine's Day, she was on a pancake, no doubt about it. More about all, the living legend, Jack of Diamonds, should continue being blessed.
You be blessed too. Hey, Jack of Diamonds, you be blessed too. You walking the dog, kicking the cat over here around my neck in the woods. Keep on doing that, and we'll see ya. Hey, Jack of Diamonds, radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Dropping a hammer from time to time, I got down.
Hello. Howdy, Motormouth Mall. Oh, howdy doody, Motormouth Mall. Valentine's Day, Mr. C, Alabama, getting up.
Ooh, that cannonball come floating over here and smashed into my station. Hey, Mr. C, happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. Hey, Mr. C, I appreciate you rolling up in there like you did that right there. You come smashing in here like a doggone hyperspeed cannonball. Hello, Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, looking around the big bam right there right now. I got down.
Yeah, all right, Motormouth Mall. Man, time to start getting good. My phone is ringing. I gotta catch that air phone. I get my Valentine's Day. Me and this one on the barn is getting up. Good day.
Forwarded to Mr. C. Well, you're doing a good job from the Big Bam. Appreciate the Valentine's Day wave, too. Ain't no doubt about that. And I'm looking at a video of 48 ohms and X of 3. It looks like that's getting pretty doggone close, but yeah, you're going to have to work a little bit more at that there. Also, it's going to change when you get up to height. So make sure you do all your tuning when it's up where it's supposed to be, not down on the ground, because I guarantee it'll be different. Hello to you, Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, right there, right now. I got down, breaker.
And not around your Motormouth Mall. I kind of got him off of that phone right quick, like, because I wanted to do me some hooping hollering, no doubt about it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, me and this cannonball beast in the bam is cruising right there, right back in your radio, bye.
Let me show you what kind of hooping and hollering you're doing. Hey, Mr. C, let me show you what you're doing to me over here while you're doing some hooping and hollering. Watch this, watch it right here.
And not around your Motormouth Mall. I finally got him off of that phone right quick, like, because I wanted to do me some hooping hollering, no doubt about it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, me and this cannonball beast in the bam is cruising right there, right back in your radio, bye.
And that's what I heard right there. That's what I heard. That's how it went down. Hey, Mr. C, let me turn my audio down a little bit there. I had too much background noise. Hey, Mr. C, that's how that went down right there, right now. What you think about that, the breaker?
I think it's super. I think that was super. That's what I think you do. Hey, Motormouth Mall. But I need to get this one that's sounding like you sound over here in my video. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I need to sound like you sound. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. C. Cruz and this cannonball beast is right back. Come on.
There's only four things. There's only four things that lead to that particular sound. Four things. One, no background noise in the studio, so no requirements or need for noise gates. Two, plenty of headroom in the amplifier, meaning your dead key low enough to where your peaks can be at least 4 times greater than your carrier. 3, audio processing. Got to have good audio processing. And 4, your radio has to be able to pass the bandwidth of audio that you're trying to put out. Those are the only 4 things that matter. Pretty easy recipe. Oh, dear, one more time. Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, cruising right there, right now. I got down big.
shit, yeah. I told you about Bullet. I think Bullet is up in my radio while you trying to get it back over here. Hey, Bullet, what's going on with you if you gotta go up? Hey, Bullet, Mr. C in Alabama is reading the mail.
Hey, Mr. C, as long as that's Bullet and not Billy. Hey, Mr. C, as long as that's Bullet and not Billy. Hello to you, Mr. C. Tell Bullet I said good morning time. Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got down breaker.
For all y'all on that, hey, Motormouth Mall, you said tell Bullet you said good morning over there on that duplicate end, sure did. But I'll tell you what, man, it get a little rough and tough every now and then. That's a duplicate show. Hey, Bullet, go and do what you're doing. I believe you talking up there to Jack a Diamond in over there in Atlanta, Georgia, sure, yeah. But I'm going to get out the way. I didn't come to stay anyhow, no doubt about it. Take care, Bullet. If you got a grip, take care of Motormouth Mall with that good sound. You gave me 3 reasons why you sound like that, and I like all 3. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I see you. Good day, good day.
There was 4. There was 4, and the 4th one was the bandwidth of the radio. So you got the bandwidth of the radio, you got audio processing, you got lack of background noise in the radio, in the room, and you have a headroom in the amplifier. That's all it is. Hello to you one more time. Take care, have a good day, and I know Bullet's up in there making it rough and tough and tangling it up with me a little bit, so I'll get back on the quiet side for just a moment. Ain't no pain, ain't no strain. Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. Hey, Mr. C, have a wonderful day, and you and the sweet thing have a happy Valentine's Day. Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, he wasn't in there at all that time around. I don't even know whether he keyed or not, sure don't. But anyway, hey, Motormouth Mall, you gave me 4 reasons to have that kind of audio, sure did, and I got all 4. Hey, I know I got 2 of them on this duplicate end that's working real good for me. The other 2 I don't quite know about, no doubt about it. But anyway, hey, Motormouth Mall, I just want to bump it down and say hey, and do a little bit of hooping and hollering with all of this headroom with this Cannonball Beast. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm pulling 10 from right there. Good day, good day.
410, and you got 2 out of 4 knocked out. The other 2 you're not sure about, but on down the road, I'm sure that might take a turn. Ain't no doubt about that. While you're dropping the hammer right there, right now, keep on doing what you're doing. Hey, Mr. C, you got that mall down, and you say you don't know if he even keyed or not. I'm pretty sure he didn't key, because if he would have keyed, he would have keyed all over me. Hello, Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Dropping hammer from time to time. I got down.
And we'll bump it on you again when we can. You know how that go. Well, I always to do it again. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I haven't been around the radio, man, in about 2 or 3 weeks. Sure haven't, man. I've been out of town. I have to do some things from time to time. Hey, Motormouth Mall, when you see me missing, don't worry about me. Just keep my back straight. Is all because I'm going somewhere to do something real constructive. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. C in the BAM, get down. Bye.
410, well, I'm most certain whatever you did that was constructive helped out a lot of folks out there, and definitely appreciate you doing what you can for those who need the help and do what they got to get done, be it no matter whatever facet that is. I'm sure they appreciate it. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Mr. C, and I appreciate you being up in my radio right here, right now. And I know I've been realizing you haven't been out here for a couple weeks, so I figured you were busy. I was hoping for sure that you were busy and not that you were under the weather. So good to hear you up in here. Good to hear you doing your thing in the world of sound, and good to hear all's well wherever it was that you were doing what you had to do and you did what you did. Oh, dear, Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, cruising right there, right now. I got down break.
Another Roger, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, man, I be floating around, but I don't stay like a bee. But I do be floating and doing some constructive things up a duplicate show. Take care, Motormouth Mall. You know how it is. It's all about doing the goodwill thing. Show enough and helping take care of family. That's a duplicate show. Hey, Motormouth Mall, you know who it is? They call me Mr. C, sometimes Cannonball, and from time to time they say the boss of Alabama. That's a duplicate show. Hey, Motormouth Mall, me and this one is cruising in the BAM, getting down right there with a whole lot of headroom. Good day, bye-bye.
410. How you doing? doing your thing with a whole lot of headroom, sometimes called the boss of Alabama, sometimes Mr. C, sometimes Cannonball. No matter what, however you do it, always dropping a big old hammer on my station out here on the central coast of Cali. Hey, Mr. C, have a good day, enjoy it to its fullest, and, yeah, I'm sure the family helps out the help, and, enjoys and appreciates the help, ain't no doubt about that. All right, then, Mr. C, I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a Scotia bit, see what's cooking out here in the world of sound, but right now you are the man with the microphone in your hand and all up on my radio across our great big land. Mr. C, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, got down, breaker.
And I'm out of here. Just like you, I'm getting down. Bye.
Bye.
Mississippi, he's doing 7 to 8 pounds back over here in the ATL from Montgomery. Tell him I hear everything he's saying right out his back door. Take care of him, Mall, Jack, as I'm sure. Tell my friends to see what he's doing in the ATL. Break.
Hey, Jack of Diamonds, you said you're getting Mr. C over there about 7 or 8 pounds over there around Atlanta. Hey, Jack of Diamonds, you said you can hear Mr. C over there about 7 or 8 pounds over there in Atlanta. So you dropping a hammer out there, and he can hear every word you said. Hey, Mr. C, that was what. Matter of fact, here, let me do it this way. Watch this right here. Watch this. Here it comes.
Mississippi, he's doing 7 to 8 pounds back over here in the ATL from Montgomery. Tell him I hear everything he's saying right out his back door. Take care of him, Mall, Jack, as I'm sure. Tell my friends to see what he's doing in the ATL. Break.
Ooh-wee, from Montgomery to ATL, 7 or 8 S units right here, right now. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down, breaker.
Out his back door. Out his back door to my front door. I'm back 10 seconds.
Out of his back door into your front door. Why, you looking at him. And he's dropping a great big old hammer. But you ought to see the signal he's putting on my Richter scale over here. He got me way up in the doggone cherry patch. I got 10 dB of attenuation in over here so that I don't destroy my own receiver with my own audio and transmit. And so you got to add 10 to whatever you see on the Richter scale. But he's up there, break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, train driver, Mississippi, break.
Ooh-wee, train driver, Mississippi. You know, you're all coming up here about 25 over 9. I turned off the attenuator for a little bit. You're up in here about 25 over 9. Train driver, Mississippi, what's going on? Hey, why you driving that train? Hey, on the bowl, right there, right now. Train driver, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, break.
Want to give him a prayer? Hey, Motormouth Mall, a train driver with a happy heart day is getting down.
Big old happy heart day right back there to you. Hey, enjoy it to its fullest, doing the sweet thing. Oh, Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down, breaker.
I'm mighty fine while you just out there cruising, no doubt about it. All right, I'm going to get online, Jack Diamond way, Mr. C way, let the boy do some talking. I just thought I'd come and speak and spoke. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Mr. Train Driver, Mississippi, bye.
14 there, Mr. Train Driver, Mississippi. You take care and have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you a little bit later on. Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now, breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. I guess it's okay on you. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Or maybe I should just ask, how's my audio, Motormouth Mall, breaker?
Well, the best way is for me to play it back for you. Check this out. I can play it back right here.
Yeah, hello. Hey, Motormouth Mall. I guess it's okay on you. Hey, Motormouth Mall. Or maybe I should just ask, how's my audio, Motormouth Mall, breaker?
Well, the best way is, hey, train driver, there you are, right there, right now, breaker.
Matter of fact, sounds good enough to me. Hey, Motormouth Mall, that sounds good enough to me. Well, let me see.
Are you calling Mr. C out? Hey, Mr. C, train driver said, what happened to Mr. C? I think train driver wants to get up in there in the ring for a little bit. Hey, I think he might want to get up in the octagon. Hey, what's going on there? Hey, train driver, hello? Mr. C, if you're still there, if you got a grip on me, train driver is being nosy, they're break.
Yeah, I was calling about. You know, man, you know, I'm always out here trying to get in these big boys' business. Hey, Motor I'm always got my fingers stuck to somebody there. Hey, Motor but the train driver looking for Mr. C. Bait.
He ain't keyed up. I heard Applejack up in there way underneath you, but he's not keyed up, so I don't know where he is. I think he took off. I think he had to go do something. But, a train driver, you were calling Mr. C out, but he didn't key up there, break.
Don't make me wait.
Hey, Popeye around Orlando, Lincoln. Now wait a second. I was trying to call a fight. I was hoping to call a fight between Mr. C over there and doggone it. You come roll up in there from Illinois. Doggone it, and you come roll up in there and made a dent in my radio. Now I don't know what's going on here. Mr. C never come back to the microphone. And then I heard Popeye in Illinois, and he said, don't make me wait. Hey, Popeye, I ain't trying to make you wait for nothing there, Popeye. Hello to you. Motor mouth mall cruising, one fat watt at a time. Right there, right now, he got down.
His microphone, yeah, by the way. Hey, shit, right now, hold on.
You cruising in fine style right there. Holy cow. You cruising in fine style. You cruising. You got a whole bunch of people out there trying to do some of that background singing and all that kind of good stuff there, break. Well, you cruising. Motormouth Mall got down right there. Breaker. Let's go. Oh, I got to unkey. Hold on a second. Oh, where's the unkey switch?
Come on down, baby.
Train driver. Somebody was talking to 766. The train driver, check this out. Train driver.
I'm in the middle of the street. Come on down, baby.
There you go. Okay, now you're there. You're there, train driver's there, and somebody in the beginning was trying to call 7 foot somebody, 7'6" something. Let me get back out of the middle of the road here and listen up for a spell, see what's going on. Motormouth Mall cruising. Let's go.
To you. 229 in a cut.
229. Wait a second. 229. You say good morning to me or BBI or somebody? Who you say good morning time to there? 229. Motormouth Mall says hello. Good morning, everybody.
That leg. Take care. 87. Yeah, just want to say good morning to you. Hey, World Ball, just want to say good morning to you. I'm gonna hit you back out the door. Hey, World Ball, 229, getting down.
Hey, 229, let me take your radio for just a moment. Say hello to you. Hey, 229, I'm going to take your radio for one moment and say hello to you. 229, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down right there, breaker. Appreciate the bump down. Hey, 229, have a good day out there while you're doing your thing. And train driver, you out there too. Mr. C, you out there. And I don't know what happened to Popeye in Illinois, but I'm not looking at Illinois. I don't know what happened to Popeye, but I shouldn't worry about it because I ain't looking up around Illinois. Popeye came up in here a little bit ago, but my attention is down southeast. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Now, he either pointing some way, a different way, or he just ain't quite doing that deal there. Ain't no doubt. 766 doing that deal around Tennessee.
You say 766 is doing the deal around Tennessee, but I'm not looking in Tennessee either. You say 766 is doing the deal around Tennessee, but I'm not looking in Tennessee either, so I ain't too worried about that either. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
You can't get back anyway, can they? Hey, Motormouth Mall, train driver, said them boys in Tennessee can't get back anyway. Hey, Motormouth Mall, mother train driver, break.
Hey, train driver, you right about that. When you got to hammer down those boys in Tennessee, can't do nothing with that. Hey, train driver, are you out there got that hammer down? You doing this? Watch this.
They can't get back anyway, can they? Hey, Motormouth Mall, train driver, said them boys in Tennessee can't get back anyway. Hey, Motormouth Mall, mother train driver, break.
There you go, train driver. Hey, train driver, while you're all up in there, no pain, no strain, all by yourself, train driver, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down breaker.
Well, I only want you to talk to me. I only want you to talk to me, 766, Mr. C, getting down, baby.
Hey, Mr. C, well, I'll talk to you too, though. Hey, Mr. C, I'd talk to you, and I make sure you know you're all up on my radio, Mr. C. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down breaker.
766, 2255, oh, lucky dog. Lucky dog really heals the tennis.
I hear your phone. Go get your phone, because I was gone, and then train driver called me out in the middle of the street, so I came back. But I got to go. Hey, 766, have a good day. Fellow Sam, see you in the sweet one. Mr. C in the band, getting down. Bye-bye.
Hey, Mr. C. Yeah, that was train driver calling you out. He wanted to see what would happen if you got on the band. Hello to you one more time. Hey, Mr. C, Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down breaker.
Hey, 766, I'm going back over in the shop because you don't woke all the big boys up. Hey, 766, I'm going back over in the shop because you the big boss. Look at what this Kellen Boss Beach just did to Big Boss. Hey, 766, look at what I did to Big Boss. Mr. C in the bam, 10-7, click.
Hey, I don't even hear Big Boss out there. Hey, Mr. C, I don't even hear Big Boss out there right now. Hello, Mr. C, if you got a sloppy copy on me, Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now, breaker.
You roll my fire. Hey, 766, you roll my double and five like I wanted you to. And I'm also 229. Put on your way, hey, 260, have a good day. Or 229, back to I see ya.
Hey, 229, you must be a little bit farther away from what you call down there at Motormouth Mall cruising to break.
Yeah, come on.
Good morning, 229, you got that mall down. Hey, 229, you sounded superb out here. You got that big old thing screaming over here around my neck of the woods. Ain't no doubt about that. 229, Motormouth Mall cruising. Look around the Magnolia. I got down breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, good morning to you. On 229 in the mag, I'm getting down.
Wait, 229, all by yourself. Hey, 229, whatever you did, all by yourself in a Magnolia. Hello, 229, Motormouth Mall, cruising, break on.
Yeah, you can hold down your way, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I was looking up there at 766, but I just turned the house down your way, no doubt about it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, have a good day. Tell all the guys I appreciate them standing by. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm going back over in the shop. Bye-bye.
Well, I sure appreciate you taking turning your attention around my neck of the woods. Hey, I do, 229, I appreciate you turning your attention around my stack of bricks. You know that about that. You say you're going to go back to the shop. Good to hear you doing your thing in the world of sound. Keep on with it, keep it on. Hey, 229, when you got that mall down, Motormouth Mall cruising, I'll see you. Bye.
Bayou. I'm in the clear.
Yeah, you Motor Mouth Mall, real good copy, man. Keep up the good work. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, real good copy. Just keep up the good work. Motor Mouth.
1042-29, it's a real good copy. Keep up the good work. You keep on doing what you're doing over there on that end, too. You're smoking. Take care, 7-3s. We will catch you another time, another way. 229, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down. Hey, lowrider on Lake Charles. I got you up in there too, lowrider around the Bayou Country, somewhere around Lake Charles. I hear you, I do. Lowrider, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down. Break.
Hey, Sam, look at that hammer go. Good day.
Where he got his beans, big brother. But Motor Mouth, I got to talk to you. Good morning time to you. Motor Mouth, lowrider, one time, come on.
Port there, lowrider. Hey, lowrider, bring it back one more time. One time ain't enough. Hey, come back 2 or 3 more times. We have us a QSO. Hey, lowrider, bring it back a couple more times. Motor Mouth Mall, got down, break.
Another time for the March of Dimes. hey, Motor Mouth, how about one more time for the March of Dimes? Lowrider down here. Well, it is what it is, 26-0.
Port there, lowrider. Hey, lowrider, there you are right there right now. One more time for the March of Dimes. Well, you got that mall down. Hello to you one more time. Lowrider radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down, break.
Hey, 7-6, that boss of Alabama, got down.
Wait a second. I just heard the boss of Illinois. Now, wait a second. I ain't looking around Illinois, but I sure did hear the boss of Illinois, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising right there right now. Breaker.
On that cat looking in. I got starting to rise on my radio too. Take care, 26-0. You ain't got to go nowhere. You got to control my radio. Big ball, fella, big ball.
Hey, big boss around the big horn state of Texas. Hey, big boss around the big horn state of Texas. While you rolling up in there, tell 26-0 I said hello. Hello, big boss. While you smoking, coming up in here. Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker.
Motor Mouth Mall. While you doing your damn thing on this end, Motor Mouth Mall, big boss is right back.
Hey, big boss, you're all up in here, ain't no doubt about that. Ain't no mistaking you. Look at this, watch this right here.
While you doing your damn thing on this end, Motor Mouth Mall, big boss is right back.
Hey, big boss, you're all up in my radio, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker.
Hey, lowrider, go. Big, I'm back 10-0. What it is, and that's just the way love goes. That's why you shake a shit right to show. Hello, Motor Mouth. Big balls and a big heart is right back.
And that's for him. Shaking shore, ain't no doubt about that. Big boss and the big horn, take care of 7-3s. Big old happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. Down there on the big horn. Motor Mouth Mall, cruising one fat watt at a time. I got down right there, breaker.
Are you right on Motor Mouth Mall? Hey, man, we started celebrating Valentine's Day Friday night. And we're going to finish celebrating tonight on that cat making here. Yeah, tell him to do his thing. Hey, Corner 55, tell him how to be late to the sweet California. The great big boss in Texas is getting now.
Fortunate, big boss. Well, you've been celebrating from Friday night, and you're going to keep on celebrating today and tonight. Ain't no doubt about that. You should be celebrating for the rest of your life. Ain't no doubt about that. When you got a good, sweet thing, you got a good, sweet thing. Don't ever let it stop. Oh, dear, one more time. Big boss, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast right there, right now. I got down.
You're right on Motor Mouth Mall. Well, she's good to me. She treats me like I want to be treated, and I treat her like I want to be treated. I ain't his pick, but I've been picked by the right hand on it. I don't have to use looking behind me or looking on the side of me. I know what I got, that's for sure. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. I didn't give me no whore. I got me a wife. Can you dig it? Break.
I sure can. Ain't no doubt about that. And it sounds like a good symbiotic relationship to me, too. Ain't no doubt about that. You good for each other. So you keep on with the keeping on. Keep the good thing. Don't let it stop. Take care. One more thing. Hey, Big Boss, don't forget you got a mall down around my neck in the woods. You're all up in my radio. It's all you wall-to-wall and tree-top tall. Big Boss, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Right there, right now. I got down breaker.
My mom, no stress, no strain, no pain, big brother. The Lord knows you're doing the same old damn thing up in here. Let me give this 3,000 away. Hey, sir,
I'm just taking what I get. Hey, Big Boss, I'm just taking what I get when Mother Nature strolls around my pad. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, to you, Big Boss, take care of 7 threes. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail first, coach a bit, and see what's cooking in the wonderful, wonderful world of sound. Big Boss and the Bighorn Motormouth Mall. Got down.
Hey, Motormouth, I can't be like them other boys. I was taught like this to talk to my radio. And that's what I'm doing. My radio is talking to me. Hello, Motormouth on the west side. Take care. Have a good day. Speak up on the Queen. Blessed Valentine's Day to you, both of y'all. Your little brother in Texas is going to lean back. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
410. You got to talk to your radio, and your radio will talk back to you. Ain't no doubt about that. That's the number one rule. All right, take care, Big Boss, sweet thing, and yourself. Have a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. We'll catch you a little bit later on. I'll get back on the side, read this your mail, and let this doggone antenna cool down. I don't want the elements to start drooping. Hey, Big Boss, I don't want the elements on the antenna to start to droop and to break.
I heard you, I did. Well, I'm just slow rolling mine, so. So I ain't worried about my elements start drooping on that time making because I'm just slow rolling. That's the joke. Yeah, you bring your water around when you start looking on it real. Except for 3 feet. You bring your water around me. I don't have big eyes like you. Hey, come on in here. I'm going to talk to my radio. Motormouth, your little brother getting down.
Fortunate. All right, the Big Boss. Well, I'll tell you what, Big Boss, take care. Have a good day. I ain't got a whole lot of big iron out here either. I really ain't got a whole lot of big iron. I got bigger iron to go. I ain't even put it in line yet. I haven't even transferred everything over yet. I'm just working on the infrastructure over here. We're kind of working our way up, to get ourselves where it needs to be to work to support the rest of the add-ons. So we're still just loafing, Big Boss. Take care of 7 threes, blessings and good graces. My big brother down south while you dropping a great big old hammer on my radio right here, right now. I guarantee tell you, Big Boss. Take care, blessings and good graces from radio station Motormouth Mall. All the way around your places. I got down.
Lord knows the God please and pleasure. I know that Mother Nature's trying to change a little bit. Those 766, he started to ease up in my radio. That kind of making it also. So it is what it is, my boy. Take care, Motormouth Mall. That's right. West Coast beast. You know who it is in Texas. I'm going to lean back. I'll see you.
410. Yeah, I know Mother Nature shifting, she moving, she grooving, she dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and bucking and raving too. Ain't no doubt about that. That's just the way Mother Nature is. That's just the way she rolls from time to time. Big Boss, take care of 7 threes. Always a pleasure with the double measure, my friend. Have a good day. We'll catch you another time, another way. Big Boss and the Bighorn Motormouth Mall cruising one more time. I got down. Break.
Oh, you're right. Doing your cruise too, my brother. Lord knows you're cruising in fine style. That's you check this shit out this show. Hey, Motormouth, take care, my friend. I'm gonna lean back, man. Let the band play on. I just came in for a skinny minute to say howdy. Hey, Motormouth, look at me. I looked at you. I'm gonna tip my hat, and I guess I'll just scatter. I'll see you. Bye.
Fortune and Big Boss, just so you know what you're doing over here. Check it out.
To say howdy. Hey, Motormouth, look at me. I looked at you. I'm gonna tip my hat, and I guess I'll just scatter. I'll see you. Bye.
There you go. And I'm going to get back on the side, wide to the side, and see what Mother Nature does out here. But right now, it's all about Big Boss and the Bighorn all up in my radio right here, right now. I got down. Breaker.
That's just the way love goes. She gives everybody a little bit. It's just my time to get this off, so I decided to give me a handful of it. Take care, my brother. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to walk away. Catch you later, Motormouth. Big Boss in Texas getting down.
Hey, Big Boss, if a little bit is good, a lot is better. Hey, Big Boss, if a little bit is good, a lot is better. Ain't no doubt about that. Ain't that the way it works? Big Boss, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. Bye. I'm going to get back on the side, read the mail for a little bit here, and see what's cooking in the world. You know what? Also, my coffee cup is empty. I got to go fill up my coffee cup. So I'm going to go grab me some more, what they call elixir of the gods. And I'll be back, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I got down break.
Look at your little brother. I'm over here in the big horn and I'm quiet. Bye-bye.
410. I'm going to be quiet too. Hey, Big Boss and the big horn. My little brother in the big horn with a big audio and a big hammer in his hand while you dropping that big old hammer in fine style across this great big land. Take care, Big Boss. Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I'll see ya. Bye. Bye.
766. Killer, are you right on that cat making in, man? All right, Motor Mouth, take care, man. Big balls in the big horn state of Texas is back.
Hey, Big Boss, if 3 keys constitutes a QSO, what does 20 keys mean, Break?
Windshield is right back. Back up. Hey, what's 766? I still gonna... Would you say 766? Motor Mouth Mall had my cat making heels. Would you say 766? Come on. Hello,
I think 766 is tied up at the moment. Hey, Big Boss, I believe 7'6" is tied up at the moment to break.
Why you want me to take him with me, Motor Mouth Mall? He's too big. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, he's too big for me to get taking him with me on that cat making in. That's a big cat making. I'm gonna have to put him in the back of the truck, all right?
No. You put him in the back of the truck, your bumper will be dragging on the ground. Hey, Big Boss, if you put him in the back of your truck, the bumper will be dragging in the ground and you won't be able to steer anywhere to break.
Hey, Billy, I heard you on that end. I heard you say, hey, Big Boss, but you said take that little narrow cat nigga with me, but I heard that after he got off the mall, Billy. Billy, that cat nigga out my radio. I'll tell you like it is, no doubt about that. Hello, 766. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. Big Boss in Texas. Say, get down on it.
Hey, Big Boss, he's not looking at you. Hey, Big Boss, I bet he's looking up around Illinois somewhere. Hey, Big Boss under the big horn, I'll bet you Billy's looking up around Illinois somewhere. He wouldn't come down there and look in the same direction I'm talking. He's been running from me. He claims I've been running from him, but my Watergate shows I've been out here looking at you the whole time. Hey, Big Boss, my Watergate shows I've been looking at you the whole time, and Billy thinks I'm running after him. In reality, he's out there running after me, but he should be running from me. He should be running from me. Hello, dear Big Boss, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. They got down break.
Yeah, I left him on the mall that time, Motor Mouth Mall. You're saying you should be running after you. Well, actually, he should be running from you on that cat making in. Well, I started my Watergate because I don't want nobody telling me I'm telling a damn lie on that cat making in. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall on the west side. Big Boss and the big horse. I started the Watergate. I'm getting down.
You're going to make fumes coming out of his nose. Hey, Big Boss, you're going to make fumes coming out of his nose. Ain't no doubt about that. He's going to be mad like a bull. He's going to be mad like a bull if you do that. I got a gate rolling, too. I've had the gate rolling. My gate's been rolling the whole time, and I'm going to tell you right here, right now, my gate's been rolling for, let's see here. We've been rolling now for about 53 minutes and 43 seconds. My gate's over here at 53 minutes and 48 seconds right now, so we can sync up our gates, ain't no doubt about that. Oh, dear, Big Boss and a big horn. Motor Mouth Mall, cruising, they got down. Breaker.
He's talking to somebody else now, Motor Mouth Mall. I'll tell you what's going on in my radio. He's talking to somebody else on that cat making in, but I told him just how it was on that end. You see, your gate been rolling for an hour and 45 minutes. I think that's what you said on that end. But I heard him on the tail end when he talking to somebody else. That's for sure enough real. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall on the west side. Big Boss over here in the big horn is getting down.
Yeah, boy, no, it's just 45 minutes. Not a bit. I haven't been out there that long yet. Only 45 minutes. So we're still rolling. We haven't even hit the 1 hour mark yet. But you say he's talking to somebody else right about this 10:36. Hey, Big Boss, you said this. Check this out.
He's talking to somebody else now, Motor Mouth Mall. I'll tell you what's going on in my radio. He talking to somebody else on that cat making in, but I told him just how it was on that end. You see, you'll be been rolling for an hour and 45 minutes. I think that's what you said on that end. But I heard him on the tail end when he talking to somebody else. That's for sure enough real. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall on the west side. Big Boss over here, and the big horn is getting down.
Ooh-wee, Big Boss, all up in my radio from the big horn sounding superb, and that's what I heard. Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast got down right there. Breaker, breaker.
While you was talking to him, don't you wait about it. It's 766. Tell my friend that was damn day to the queen on his end. Hey, 766, tell the Big Boss low rider say hello to the queen on that end. Low rider got down.
Hey, Lowrider, he can't even roll the 5 over to Big Boss if he wanted to. I got Big Boss's radio tied up over here from the floor up, tore up from the floor up. Hello to you one more time. Hey, Lowrider, tell 7-Foot Billy, nice try there, break.
Yeah, well, I'm not playing. Don't you wait about it. I'm being for real, man. I want you to tell my friend I said hello. Don't you wait a minute. That's on the friendly side. Ain't nothing bad about that. I want you to tell my friend I said hello. 766, low rider got down.
Listen to your talk show. Take care, big brother. I'll answer later. This is GBN, the Gold Boss Network.
I heard GBN out there. I heard Godfather. I heard Lowrider, and I lost Big Boss. Terrible thing. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I think maybe Big Boss got a phone call from 7'6" said, stop the gate. Don't put that one up in there. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
While you here in Lowrider, can you say 999? Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you're worldwide. 999, break.
Hey, 999, I got you all up in here. Check it out.
While you here in Lowrider, can you say 999? Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you're worldwide. 999, break.
There you go, 999. I got you all up in there too. 999, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down breaker.
What's on top of the house? Hey, 766, low rider gone. Mouth Mall about playing on mud duck. 22.9 got in told Motor Mouth Mall about playing on copy of mud ducks. I done told Motor Mouth Mall about playing on mud duck in my ear. 22.9 back to his grandma.
Hey, 22.9, you told me about playing them mud ducks back in your ear hole. Hey, 22.9, you said don't do that. You said don't play no mud ducks back to your receiver. Hey, 22.9, well, I heard you up in there that time. You said.
Mouth Mall about playing on mud ducks. 22.9 got in told Motor Mouth Mall about playing on copy of mud ducks. I done told Motor Mouth Mall about playing on mud duck in my ear. 22.9 back to his grandma.
There you go, 22.9. That's what I heard that time around. Break.
Hey, I was enjoying Big Boss. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I was enjoying Big Boss. I was enjoying the Big Boss show, but I don't want to hear no mud duck. Take care of Motor Mouth Mall. 22.9 back to his grandma.
Yeah, I forwarded the 22.9. So you were enjoying the Big Boss show, but you still want to hear no mud duck. I heard DBI out there talking to 7'6" now. I think 7'6" is looking up around DBI up there around Illinois somewhere. So I think I'm safe. I think the waters are clear right about now. Hello to you one more time. Hey, 229 Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, why you talking that mud twist? Alright, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna eat back away. Put on your later, Motor Mouth Mall, 22.9, going back to his grandma. I see you, bye-bye.
Hey, 22.9. Now somebody, I think Lowrider said, why do you want to talk to a mud duck 22.9? And then it went down something like this. Check this out.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, why you talking that mud twist? Alright, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm gonna eat back away. Put on your later, Motor Mouth Mall, 22.9, going back to his grandma. I see you, bye-bye.
Hey, 22.9, did you hear what you just did? Hey, 22, did you hear that? Hey, 22.9, hey, now that's what I'm doing. They're talking to him because he's all up in my radio. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, 22.9, you got control. You got sole control of my radio right there, right now. I got down, breaker.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. Yeah, tell Lowrider I don't want to kill him, man. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell Lowrider I'm going to stand down, but I don't want to have to kill him. I don't want to have to take his long belt off and whoop his cow nigga butt. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell Lowrider to stand down, because I don't want to have to take his long belt off and whoop his cow nigga ass.
22.9. You said, tell him you don't want to have to hear. I tell you what I'll do. I'll roll it this way. A lowrider from 22.9. Check it out. That's what I heard right there. You all up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. 22.9 Motor Mouth Mall cruising right there, right now. Breaker, breaker.
Yeah, I don't play with mud duck. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell low rider I don't play with mud duck. I play with big boys. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell low rider I don't play with mud duck. I play with the big boys. Catch you later, Motor Mouth Mall. I'm staying down. 22.9, back take grab.
Hey, 22.9, I'll let you tell him yourself. Here, check it out. Hey, 22.9, I'll let you tell him yourself right here, right now. Watch this.
Yeah, I don't play with mud duck. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell low rider I don't play with mud duck. I play with big boys. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell low rider I don't play with mud duck. I play with the big boys. Catch you later, Motor Mouth Mall. I'm staying down. 22.9, back take grab.
That's what I heard right there, 22.9. While you're all up in there, radio station Motor Mouth Mall, you West Coast beast, dropping a hammer, let you know what I hear on my neck of the woods. I got it down right there, breaker, breaker.
Now, bye-bye.
410, 22.9. You key alone, all by yourself, all up on my radio right there, right now. 22.9, have a good day, old Motor Mouth Mall. Cruising this thing one fat wad at a time and seeing what Mother Nature gonna do, if she's gonna stick a stay or what she's got in her mind. Hello to you one more time, 8229. Happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing out there on your household from radio station Motor Mouth Mall out here on the Central Coast of Cali. I got down right there, breaker, breaker.
Well, I'm not really...
Quickie break. When you got a hammer like that, you don't need to take a break to break. Just break. Go.
Clean a radio up. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy? Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy? Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy, Motor Mouth Mall?
Wait, famous 5, you said ask 22.9 if you're a nice guy. Here, you said breaker. Wait a second here, where was it right here?
Clean a radio up. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy? Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy? Hey, 22.9, am I a nice guy, Motor Mouth Mall?
That's what I heard right there, right now. The break.
And that was all about you. I don't... Tell him, no, he ain't no nice guy. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, go back and tell him, no, he ain't no nice guy. Hey,
22.9, you said no, he ain't no nice guy. Hey,
that was all about you. I don't... Tell him, no, he ain't no nice guy. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, go back and tell him, no, he ain't no nice guy. Hey,
that's what you said right there. Ooh, and then it got messy. I heard y'all up in there, and I heard Master P in the beginning talking to somebody else, so let me get my knees a bit. I don't know what Mother Nature's going to do over here, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker.
no doubt about it, man. And like I said, Day to the sweet thing. Tell her I said hello and give up. Yeah, take that back. I resent that. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you tell 22.9 I resent that statement. I resent that. You gonna take that back. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you tell 22.9 he gonna take that back. I resent that statement. I'm back out. Take that.
Hey, famous 5, you said tell 29 you resent that statement.
Right, man. And like I said, Day to the sweet thing. Tell her I said hello and give up. Yeah, take that back. I resent that. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you tell 22.9 I resent that statement. I resent that. You gonna take that back. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you tell 22.9
He gonna take that back. I resent that statement. I'm back out.
That's what I heard right there, right now. Breaker.
What's going on in the world of sound? Man, this 24 is on the mail. 300, I got down.
Master P, tell 300 I said happy Valentine's Day to he and Suzanne. Hey, 300, Master P, do me a big old favor and tell Suzanne and 300 that I did say happy Valentine's Day around Victorville, California. Oh, kid. Hey, Master P, if you got a sloppy copy, motor mouth mall cruising, they got down breaker.
Hey, 300, 22.9, back there, back. My mom, 29 ain't right. 29 ain't right. Don't quit fooling with it. Hey, motor mouth mall, 22.9 ain't right. I'm gonna quit fooling with him, I see.
Hey, famous five, you say 22.9 ain't right. You gotta stop fooling with him. He's talking to 300 right now. Hey, 22.9, tell 300 I said hello to he and Suzanne over there around Victorville. And famous five, you say you gotta stop fooling with 22.9 because he ain't right. Motor mouth mall got down right there. Breaker. I got down.
Hey, motor mouth mall, 999. Yeah, I don't hear 300. I don't hear 300 motor mouth mall. Hey, motor mouth mall, okay then. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Hey, motor mouth mall, I'm gonna get back. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Hey, motor mouth mall, back in the cut, brother.
Fort Ender, famous five. You're right, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And you say you can't hear 300 over there. And I did hear 999, or 999. I heard 999 over there, 999. I heard you up in there. And, but famous five, you say keep your enemies close, or your friends close, and your enemies closer. Ain't no doubt about that. Check this out. This is what I heard.
Hey, motor mouth mall, 999. Hey, motor. Yeah, I don't hear 300. I don't hear 300 motor mouth mall. Hey, motor mouth mall, okay then. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Hey, motor mouth mall, I'm gonna get back. They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Hey, motor mouth mall, back in the cut, brother.
There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now. Take care of 7-3. Say famous five. Have a good day. Motor mouth mall cruising one fat watt at a time. I got all the way down. Breaker.
Hey, motor mouth mall, I'm gonna cruise this 2K Gamma. Hey, motor mouth mall, 999 is cruising this 2K Gamma, and I just got down.
Ooh, you cruising a 2K Gamma. You cruising that 2K Gamma out there, 999. Check it out real fast while you cruising a 2K Gamma. Watch this.
Hey, motor mouth mall, I'm gonna cruise this 2K Gamma. Hey, motor mouth mall, 999 is cruising this 2K Gamma, and I just got down.
There you go, 999 Motor Mouth Mall working that playback for you. See if you can hear yourself in the world of sound while you're working that 2K Gamma. Motor Mouth Mall stepping with this great big hammer.
Appreciate that, motor mouth mall. I can't play with them big strappers. I can only work Mother Nature with this 2K Gamma. What you give me the Valentine's Day? I told her the same thing I got last year. Hey, 300, I want you to try this.
Hey, that 2K Gamma's working. All right, well, you got some. I don't want to get into the cross keying thing right now, but a famous 229 might be talking to 300 over there right about now. You keep on over there where you're working at 2K Gamma and a whole lot of Mother Nature. Motor Mouth Mall cruising right there. Right now, I got down breaker.
Everybody ain't smart as me, 300. I took the easy road. Hey, 300, I might not get nothing. But 300, that's what I did. BYU with a muddy water runs. Put it on you later. The king of mud ducks in the south. Bye.
999, Big, you say you're the king of mud ducks in the south. Hey, 999, you say you're the king of mud ducks in the south. Well, you got that mall down in fine style right there, right now. There, 999 Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down. Hey, famous five. Hello to you. Hey, famous five, do me a big old favor and tell 300 and Suzanne a big old happy Valentine's Day around their neck of the woods there, break.
300, got it all, call you figured all, my brother. Spoke later, 300, I'm back in the cut. Bye. That cast on skillet. P makes it better than that cast on skillet.
Hey, Master P. You smacking somebody upside the head with a cast iron skillet? Hey, Master P, are you out there slapping somebody upside the head with a cast iron skillet there, Brink?
When I'm ease on back, I gotta go get the little 44 from Wake Man here in the Scotia bed. I got about 4 or 5 minutes before I get out of here. But it's a pleasure, double measure. 300. Have a good day. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Master P, before you go, tell 300 I said hello. And Master P, have a good day out there, too. Motor mouth, mall waving his step, and I got down break.
Same thing, man. I try to do the same, kept making thing, no doubt. Hey, my brother, keep on with the keeping on. I'm getting out the read right there. I'm getting down. I see you.
Top of the morning there, David. I see you up there on YouTube. Motor mouth, mall waving, and I'm back out.
You already building up. Now you want to fool him like you bad. Take care of 809 229 back to his left. Hey, 766, big brother, don't worry.
The cat in the mag getting on down.
Who is it?
Go back and tell number 3.
Hey, Thundercat, you're making a lot of noise out here. Just want to let you know they're great.
Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. Somebody say hello, 3 in the mag.
Hello, right back in good morning time. Motor mouth mall cruising. One at a time. I got down breaker.
About that Motor Mouth Mall. About that Motor Mouth Mall. About that Motor Mouth Mall. 999, that's the mag.
Hey, 999 is the mag. That's a popular handle. Motor mouth mall cruising right there, right now. Breaker. Hey, 999, I appreciate the bump down here, wave. Big ol' happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing, too. Motor mouth mall waving this step, and I got down break.
Bye. Quack.
Hello, quack. I hear you up in there, too. I do. Quack. Good to hear you up in there, motor mouth mall waving. Hope everything's all well and swell around your stack of bricks, to break.
Nothing but a phantom. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, Thundercat, nothing but a phantom. Motor Mouth Mall, Thundercat, nothing but this old school DNA phantom getting down.
Hey, Thundercat, you work at the old school DNA phantom. Hey, Thundercat, you say nothing but a phantom. Well, you work at that old school DNA phantom. Hello, dear. You and your 12 tubes dropping a hammer to break.
Nothing but the old school DNA phantom. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm trying to do what I can with just this phantom, baby.
That's all you need right there. Hey, Thundercat, check it out. That's all you need.
Nothing but a 10-2 old school phantom. Nothing but the old school DNA phantom. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm trying to do what I can with just this phantom, baby.
2 tubes driving 2. That's all it is. 2 tubes. Ain't nothing big. I thought you had a big old huge monstrous 12 tube DNA phantom over there. You just got a little bitty one. Oh dear, one more time, Thundercat. It's working for you. Motor mouth mall cruising. I got down break.
Tell that cat, let 3 have that phantom. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell that cat 3 want that phantom. 3 go.
Hey, 3. Hey, 3, you said tell Thundercat. Wait a second now. Hey, Thundercat, watch out. 3 got a hammer up in here. He says...
Tell that cat, let 3 have that phantom. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, tell that cat 3 want that phantom. 3 go.
Hey, 3, you say you want that Phantom. Hey, Thundercat, you're supposed to give that Phantom to 3 there, break.
I gave it. Switch on it. Motor mouth mall, Mr. OFF, Coast Alabama. Ask him if he got an off switch on it.
Hey, OFF, you said, does that thing have an off switch on? It sounds like it does. Hey, off. Did you just install the off switch on there for him for free? Hey, if it didn't have an off switch on it, it sounds like it's, it sounds like it's got one now, the break.
Yes, sir, I put it right in the middle. Put it right in the middle switch and cut that all the way to the left. Till the switch click. Good evening, motor mouth mall. Off and bam bam. Back listening.
Fortunately, Mr. OFF, you put it right in the middle, and it works everything. It's an all-encompassing off switch. And you just turn it all the way to the left. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, Mr. OFF, or under Big Bam, or Motor Mouth Mall cruising, and I'm listening to. I'll see you. Bye. Bye.
Real cut him off. Real cut off. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. Real cut off. 3 in the mag. Go.
Hey, 3. Hey, 3 in the mag. You got a switch on yours too, but you gave it to OFF. You gave that switch up. You say you didn't need that anymore. You gave it to OFF to break.
I said that's what I mean. I cut off. 3, I cut that off. Hey, Motor Mouth, stay blessed, stay safe. 3 in the mag. Go.
Wait, 3 in the mag. You say you cut that off. Hey, you cut that off. You did the Lorraine and Bobbit on him to break.
I married, he done got on the key. Hey, Motor Mouth, he probably on the key right now. 3 gonna pull it back. 3 go.
On 3, it's all you. Ain't nobody else on the key at all. It's all you 3. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
And be blessed, stay safe. 3 out the way. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
I said 3, take care. 7 3s. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. 3, Motor Mouth Mall stepping. They got down. Breaker.
Boomerang. Piece of car. We know where you live. You see how them big boys do when they catch you nut ducking? Hey, man, you see how them big boys do when they catch you nut ducking?
A lot of big hammers out there. I'll tell you what. You're right. There's a whole lot of big ones out there.
Yeah, when they catch you nut ducking, they get every chance they get. They'll do you in every chance they get when they catch you nut ducking. But it ain't nothing but a little your thing, a CB game. Hey, man.
Hey, right. Ain't nothing but a CB thing. Answer doggone short. Check this out real fast.
Yeah, when they catch you nut ducking, they get every chance they get. They'll do you in every chance they get when they catch you nut ducking. But it ain't nothing but a little your thing, a CB game. Hey, man.
And there you go right there. Right now, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down.
Get this 2-2. When I get back in the game, hey, Motor Mouth can quack. Hey, Motor Mouth, quack, and I'll be rich.
They're quack. Well, you see, you want to get back in the game. Hey, Thundercat, quack, come up in there. Hey, Thundercat, quack, come up in there and say he want to see if he can get up in the game. Hello, quack, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. Hello, Thundercat, Motor Mouth Mall, got down right there, breaker. Well, it's a healthy Phantom. It's a good Phantom, ain't no doubt about that. Don't give 3. Number 3 wanted that. 3 wanted that Phantom. He said he's supposed to give that Phantom to him, but I wouldn't part with that to break.
I'll give it to him, but I'm just going to use it. You don't give it to him, Motor Mouth, they going to take it.
Hey, 3, I hear you, I do. But I think he was saying he was going to give it to you, but not the way you wanted it. Hey, I think he was going to drop it on you instead of giving it to you to break. But 3, you come up in and put a hammer down Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
You don't give it to me. They say, actually, you shall be given. You don't give it to you, I take it. Hey, Motor Mouth, you don't give it to him, I'm going to take it. There you go, I see you.
Oh, 3, you say he ain't going to give it to you. You're going to take it. Hey, there's a difference. He ain't going to give it to you. You're going to take it. That break. Hello, 3, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I gotta check the gate. I think I gotta get off the radio here for a little bit. I got a couple things I gotta go do real fast. Yep, I'll be back. Hang on.
Hey, 817, Dr. Payne. That's what I heard in my radio. Thank you, Billy. Tell him I'm pissed off now. I'm pissed off on that. Tell him he'll better some of the guys that been alone. I'm back reading the mail. The king in the mobile. Tell him I ain't gonna turn a goddamn thing down, Billy. I'm gone. Hey, 817, Dr. Payne. Hey, get in, 817 Long Arizona. Dr. Payne calling you, breaker. Dr. Payne in Florida, get on down. I'm trying to get this thing back, but them mug at this mall. By 819, man, you have a blessed day, and God bless you and your family. Hope I get you to do it all in 2022. 819, Dr. Payne with this little budget station in South Dakota, Florida. Get on down. Some of this. I ain't got no more. You got the hammer down right downtown South Dakota, Florida. The home of the World Wide Good. How about that 918 3 in the Mac? Hello, baby. In the plane, 817, and the thing is out of here. I'll see you about it. You want to know two ways about it? But I ain't looking at you. Hey, nice and nasty. You know I'm not looking at you. Come on. Just tell us I'm a real nice guy, Billy. Billy, tell him Captain Biggie Hillbillies I'm a real nice guy. I'm back this up.
As long as somebody out there's a nice guy. As long as somebody out there's a nice guy, it's all good. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall Cruiser I got down right. I hear Mexico rolling up in there real good.
How he walk on his heels on that end. That's 41 doing walk on his heels, that right. I hear him, he keyed up acting as he walked on his heels, Billy.
Hello, Lowrider. Hello, Lowrider, Lake Charles. I hear you up in there, I do. Lowrider, Motor Mouth Mall Cruiser, breaker.
Hey, Motor Mall, Dr. Payne. Hi, Billy, I'm just having this step over there my hillbilly friends. I say have a good day.
Hey, Dr. Payne, it's rough and tough. I got my ears pinned back right about now. Dr. Payne, Motor Mouth Mall Cruiser, breaker.
Take care, Mr. California. I'm back out of the mail. 5766. 5766. I'm back this up. Mr. 45 on this driver. Mr. 45 on this driver. Yeah, tell that fake cowboy I say good job. Tell that fake cowboy. I still hear black ass.
Well, now you're going to hear a little bit of Motor Mouth Mall. Put a little little bit more fire up in the wire. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down right there, breaker.
No copy. Plugging my damn ears again, Motor Mouth. I got to go to IZ.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I just put a little bit more up in there to see if I can do it. But I didn't mean to do it to break.
I know it. Have a good day. I'm out.
Don't work too hard. Enjoy to its fullest. Motor Mouth Mall stepping by. Bye.
Bye.
Click.
Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall.
I heard someone say hello, Motor Mouth Mall, if you got a grip. I didn't get who that was exactly, but I did hear you at the break.
The line loaded just some other nature. That's what you said, Black Judge. Hey, Judge, West Side, take care. I got it on the Mother Nature. Black Judge, famous 5, got down. Bye.
Hey, famous 5, tell Black Judge, a.k.a. One Hit Wonder, a.k.a. Terrell Davis, Nice and Nasty, whatever he's going by, tell him I said hello there, break.
211. Me and this big trans.
Hey, Big Show. I'm going to go turn my antenna around the Great Lakes. Hey, Big Show, don't go too far away. I'll be right back. Big Show, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I'll be right back.
766. What'd you turn that antenna for? Chump chain mobile, goddamn.
It's rough and tough, man. I know you just got some little bumpers out there.
All right, y'all, I'm going to get back, buddy. It ain't no do this quiet. All right, then, take care, nice and nasty. I heard you up in there, you too. I heard you in 809. I'm tied in there together. Y'all, big brother, take care. I'm back in the cut, reading the mail. About 45 with the water gate going. Let's go.
Right back.
I'm only on this 2-pill drive. We're just having fun. I watched when he just foot pedal. Mr. California, there it is. Hello, Mr. California, 4300. Hello, Mr. California, 4300.
Man, I like that. Hey, Craig, I like that audio, man. You said you want me to check the audio.
Right back, nice and nasty. Happy Valentine's Day on that end. Hey, nice and nasty, 4300 round St. Louis, reading your mail.
Oh, Clarence.
Yeah, we'll see where the Mother Nature's going real fast. I'll just look up around the Great Lakes real fast. Hey, 211, if you got a sloppy copy. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down right there, breaker.
Hey, nice and nasty, take care of that end. 4300, send the good numbers, got down. Hey, Motor Mall, chump chain mobile with the...
Wait. Back up. Hey, chump change, how is it I turn my antenna? I turn my antenna to look up around the Great Lakes, and then you come rolling all up in here. Hello. Hey, chump change, I do believe I got you up in there, and I heard 4300 saying hello to Nice and Nasty at the same time, so I got to figure out where Mother Nature's going to break.
I heard you say you were going to turn the antenna. I asked you what you turned the antenna for. Motor Mall, chump change mobile with the long wave is gone.
The chump change? I don't know why I turned the antenna. Obviously, I should have just left it where it was, but I got you all up in here regardless. You smoking up in here. Hello, chump change. Big ol' happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. Hope everything's all well and swell on your stack of bricks. Chump change, Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing right there, right now. I got down, breaker.
Hey, Motor Mall, I hope you're about too much. Hey, Motor Mall, I learned to be sweet all year round, so she ain't got to need no candy bar. Motor Mall, I'm all the sweetness she need. Take care, Motor Mall, chump change with the hard day wave is gone.
Yeah, 10-4 there. Hey, a big old hard day wave there to you, and you say you're all the sweet she needs. You don't need to get her no candy bars or nothing. You're all she needs. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, chum change, motor mouth mall cruising right there. Right now I got down. Breaker.
Motor mouth mall, you cruising that fine star too, Captain. Hey, motor mouth mall. You was down my class collar, you don't want your lips cut out. Class collar, you don't want nobody cutting your lips out. Class collar, you don't want nobody cutting your lips out, but they cut your lips out, they gonna cut that mustache out. Class collar, you don't want nobody cutting your lips out. Cash collar, credit card, get down.
Hey, credit card. I wouldn't think about cutting his lips off. I ain't got enough formaldehyde to hold them. Hey, I wouldn't think about cutting them off their break. Hello, credit card, motor mouth mall, cruising break.
Indiana, ain't nobody. That might be a way credit card just to go. You talking about that money on the way down south of the holiday. Mr. California, what do you want? Credit card down south. Mr. California, credit card, want nobody. To all yards, break.
Well, I heard somebody around the hog yard. I heard credit card. I tell you what, it's rough and tough. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, bucking, weaving and shucking and jiving. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor mouth mall cruising. I got down.
Credit 809. Hey, motor mouth mall. Well, Mr. California, I didn't get that. I didn't hear you. Somebody cut your lips out.
Hey, 4300. Hello to you. Good day. Hey, 4300. Motor mouth mall waving around your neck of the woods. I got down break.
You got that audio around St. Louis mode. Hey, motor mouth mall, 4300. Way, got down.
Ooh, wait, 4300. You're up in there all by yourself. Well, you say I got that audio working around St. Louis mo. Ain't no doubt about that. You know, you get a little bit more. Hello to you, St. 4300. Good day. Motor mouth mall cruising. Break on.
Motor mouth mall, he won't make it back. Hey, motor mouth mall, you take 4300 with you. Motor mouth mall, take it with you. And don't make me wait. Popeye, Illinois, gone.
Hello, Popeye. Hey, Popeye, you said take 4300 with me? Hey, Popeye, I got you up in here. You said don't make you wait. Popeye, motor mouth mall cruising. I got down break.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, motor mouth mall. You called it just right. Yeah, you take that skybook with you, man. Take it with you, please. If you don't bring it, we're going to get mad. Take it easy, take care, motor mouth mall. Popeye, Illinois, land on Lincoln. I'm going to do the moonwalk. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
If you're doing the moonwalk and you walking all over my radio room here, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Popeye, you all up in here. Well, you done drank a can of spinach and doing the moonwalk. Motor mouth mall waving and stepping. I got down. Breaker.
Oh, you're getting on down?
California. Mr. 211, big transmitter, little bitty number, great big thing.
All right, yo, Mr. California.
Hey, 211, you got that little bitty numbers but great big audio working. Hey, 211, little bitty numbers but great big audio right here, right now. I guarantee tell you, hey, 211, big show. Check it out real fast. Watch this.
Oh, you're getting on down?
California. Mr. 211, big transmitter, little bitty number, great big thing.
All right, yo, Mr.
Ooh-wee, little bitty numbers with great big audio.
Mr. 211, big transmitter, little bitty number, great
Hey, 211, big audio right there, right now. 211, big show, motor mouth mall cruising right there, right now. I got down, break on.
You care about no 211? He got a great big old mouth. Hey, motor mouth mall. I'm still selling antennas on eBay there, right? Don't make pop.
You still up in there?
Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm still selling antennas on eBay there, right?
You're still selling antennas on eBay? I think a lot of people need to start buying some antennas on eBay then. If you're still selling antennas on eBay, I think a bunch of people need to start buying some antennas on eBay. What do you think?
Bye, motor mouth mall. Bump it on you later. Motor mouth mall, 4300 gone.
Bye, 4300. Bye. Bump it on you later. Motor mouth mall cruising. They got it down.
And I'm going to take them to eBay. I'm going to build them to the highest bidder. So y'all want some antennas, y'all give me Big Boss. I got them on eBay.
Hey, Big Boss, you're going to give them or sell them to the highest bidder? You going to sell them to the highest bidder? Well, they better start bidding because they need some of that. Hey, Big Boss, I think they need some of that to break.
Well, them boys. They got them big junkyard there too. I'm gonna take them and put them on eBay and sell them. I'll take them to the junkyard where I can buy up a 6-pack of Bud Light on there. What do you think about that nice and nasty break?
Nice and nasty. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm looking at Michigan. That's right. Okay.
Wait. Dog around Indiana showing the wave his hand. Hello, 5 double deuce, your dog in Indiana, goddamn. If I get 4 or 5 of them monkeys in too, I might have enough to get a case on that end. And I'll tell you what, you can drink. No conditions around Cali. Hey, that bang, with no conditions around Cali. Your dog around Indiana dragging that bone in it. Shit, and then call the police to come get their ragged ass and have them anyway on that end with that thieving ass, too old, y'all, boy. Nice and nasty. Who put that stick on me? Nice and nasty credit card type. Who put that stick on me? Nice and nasty credit card gone. Follow all of them neighbors and hurt one of them children over there, so they want that stuff out the neighborhood anyway, all right? Hello, look. Hey, Mr. California. Hey, Mr. California, hey, dog up here in Indiana trying to wave a small hand. 432, no mother nature, 432. And then they got nerves up to run up and pound talk and brag about that ragged ass sister. California ain't nobody but your dog in Indiana. Hey, Mr. California ain't nobody but your dog around Indiana with this small wave. We got more goddamn heroes and pound talk than I ever seen on them. All of them know something. They ain't doing shit there, are you?
Hey, Clarence Carter, 0554, wait real fast. Clarence Carter, 554 gone.
So that you ought to get paid for it, are you? That's what I'm talking about on that cat nigga end. Some of them I think they dick too short on that end, so they can't keep no woman, so they ready yours to make their ego, stroke their ego, there, are you?
Have the best California to offer you. Bubba down and Mr. California, the show when the lakes got down.
You ain't got no...
Hey, Big Boss. I looked up in the lakes for a little bit, doggone it, and realized that my conditions were actually down south, so I spun the thing back down again, Motor Mouth Mall cruising right there, breaking.
Why you know it was me, cuz I'm just pretending to be full. Roxy ain't got no condition around the west. Yeah, just call me late hours of the night or early in the morning on it. I'll take care of it. Just keep my money rolling in there, are you? Don't make yeah, cat nigga running up there with their chest all stuck out, man. Can't pour piss out the book. The instruction on the bottom. Talking about where you were looking at my woman. And half of them women so goddamn ugly, man. I wouldn't look at them crossways. I'd run away from that shit there, are you?
There's a big hammer out there, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Bye. Number 2. Hey, Pryor, you sound... I got you right, space, man. Take it easy, take care, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I put trash in the garbage can. I put trash in the garbage can on that cat nigga. Some cat nigga 90 years old talking about his young sweet thing. Man, the cat nigga got to be the biggest damn fool since long gone, there, ain't it? Hey, that bad dog around here.
What's going on, Mr. California? Mr. California, I'm the representative from
Man, I heard...
Pretty well.
Kilohertz wide, and you set your parameters on that SDR at 12 kilohertz wide, and it shows you this rail as it's going up the waterfall. It shows you this rail that the signal's following, and it never, ever I don't care how strong the signal is, it never, ever peaks outside of that 12 kilohertz wide range. That whole 12 kilohertz wide path could be full solid color of sound. There's such a strong signal and so much going on, and it never, ever peaks outside that 12 kilohertz range. I said, that's super good. Broadcast engineers and these ham guys want to make sure that's a clean signal. Transmitting 100,000 watts at 12 kilohertz wide and ain't going nowhere else. It's phenomenal.
That's pretty doggone cool.
They're broadcasting, or is that a combination of what they're broadcasting and what you're receiving? Because most of my radios, I can change the width of how much I broadcast and the width of how much I receive. That might
not be. No, if you look at all the other signals out there, you can see what I'm talking about. You know, like if a station's allowed to, you know, and the space between the stations is only so far or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 16 or 20 kilohertz wide, whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty wide. And if you look at, there's some a couple Cuba stations that's right close to that 5085 that I'm talking about, that WTWW, and you can see they're just splattered all over the place, man. I mean, there's nothing holding it back, and most of the other ones you look at are that way too. And when you see what other ones look like compared to this one signal, that WTWW, it's the only one that looks like that. You can tell they really got that son of a bitch right and tight.
Okay.
Then you can look at signals like 766 over there in California, and look what his signal does all the way across the band there, Break.
Solid. Instead of giving a roll-off, there's a lot of your older radios that they give a roll-off. It starts to clamp down, gradually roll off. Pretty sharp. But probably whatever they're using is just bam. As soon as it hits, it's just like hitting a brick wall.
10-4. Was that Motormouth Mall that just came in there?
Yeah, 10-4, not a recording, the real deal. Yeah, you could take a look at like some of the signals coming across from the West Coast, like 7'6". His signals up on every channel all the way up the band.
Boy, there's a thing for you. Motormouth Mull on channel 31. You could holler on channel 6 for hours and hours and never get a hold of him.
Surprised me there. Reach out here. We're just doing some local talking and talking about checking out the web SDR and all that stuff. I don't know how much he was listening to there, but I was just really, I go to that 5085 WTWW all the time, and I just really like to see that clean signal. They never ever peak outside that 12 kilohertz wide range, and it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, they're using like an Optimod 9200. They've got their signals set up at whatever the roll-off is that they want to roll off at, and it's tight, it's sharp, and a whole lot of control. You try to keep all that signal within the spectrum, within the band that I should say within the channel that you're talking on, and that's what they do. All right, no doubt about that. You got a sharp roll-off. It's like a shoulder. It's not like a roll-off. It's not like a slope. It's more like a shoulder. They're big.
Yeah, 10-4, yeah, that's, I see that whenever you set that, you can see the straight line, and at the edges it rolls off down, was like around a 60 dB point or something like that.
Yep, 40 or 50 or 60 dB down, right at the edge of the spectrum there, or their bandwidth. And, of course, there's sometimes a little bit of slope after that, but that's what it should be rock solid, And, we're only, we're 10 kilohertz wide, so, you can get up 5 channels on either direction, and you're already up in the edge of the other channel, so. I've been keeping mine here lately at about 4.5 kilohertz, and so you can see where I don't know if you're looking at the SDR right now, but you should be able to see mine somewhere there, somewhere around the 4.5 kilohertz is where the severe roll-off starts. But it ain't as steep as them, they're big.
Hey, 10-4 on that there. Yeah. What was you doing? You just scanned the band and found us out here, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I got tired of hooping and hollering on the bull. It was getting kind of crazy, so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and work my way up. And I'm not tuned for your, my God, I didn't even retune the transmitter or anything. I glanced over at the scope. I'm making 300% positive peaks. I suppose I can turn that down a bit, but I'm not going to, because then I got to readjust it for the other stuff. But I almost never talk up here. I was just scanning the band and heard the good sounding audio. I thought, man, I'm going to stick and listen to this for a little bit. And, yeah, you sound great. I really probably should turn my audio down here a little bit. A lot of it. Turn that down there and turn the carrier up a little bit more. But see, I'm not resonant here. Here we go. I'm not resonant here, so I'll be pulling a lot of current for making very, very little power. But there you go. That should sound better.
Oh yeah, that brought you right in there. That brought you in there real good. I'm not gonna sit here and hog this all up. I could sit here and talk to you all day long, but I got 3 or 4 other guys out there, and maybe a couple of them never even talked to you before because they can't get through down there. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna step back and let them give you a shout and give them a little bit of enjoyment out of getting to talk to the celebrity out there on the West Coast there, Raji.
10-4. I'll sit back and listen. I don't know about a celebrity, but yeah, one of the big stations, I guess, on the west side that is not afraid to deviate from the bowl there, Rick. All right. Hey, good to hear you up in there. Good to talk to you. I'll get back on the side, read the mail for a bit, and see what else rolls up in here. Motormouth Mall, cruising, one fat watt at a time. I got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Charlie around Indiana trying to get the receiver one time, huh? Yeah, that Motormouth Mall, Charlie, bottom side of Indiana, waving. I'm back up.
Right there, Charlie, around bottom side of Indiana. I got you up in here too, I do. Let's see here. I got some of this.
And they're real good. I'm not gonna sit here and hog this all up.
And then they got some of this.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Charlie around Indiana trying to get the receiver one time, huh? Yeah, that Motormouth Mall, Charlie, bottom side of Indiana, waving. I'm back up.
There you go. And I'll go back into record mode. Motormouth Mall cruising.
I appreciate you, Motor Mall. Hey, I appreciate it there for sure. It sounded real good around the bottom side of Indiana there, my friend. 429. They're all town on different channels. Motormouth Mall, Charlie Red Dog, bottom side of Indiana, said I'll see you. Bye.
Look at there, Charlie Red Dog, Pig Care 73. It's good to hear you up in there. Definitely a pleasure with the double measure, my friend. Oh, Motormouth Mall cruising this thing right here, right now. I got down.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall. Update to you, 207. One more time, morning time.
Hello, good morning time. Hello, we're on the Great Lakes. Hello, around Indiana. And there was a whole lot of stuff roll up into the radio at the same time right there. But I'll play it back so you can all hear what you did over here in the world of sound. Check it out.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall. Update to you, 207. One more time, morning time.
There you go. That's what I heard right there, right now.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Triple nickel, bottom side of the radio, man.
Triple nickel. Good to hear you up in there. You're smoking. Check this out.
Hello, Motormouth Mall. Triple nickel, bottom side of the radio, man.
There you go. Triple nickel. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I'm gonna go over on the flat side, see if I can't take back control of that video gate there, Motormouth Mall, 289 on the west side of Central Illinois, waving.
289. Check this out. I'll play the whole thing back. Check it out.
I'm gonna go over on the flat side, see if I can't take back control of that video gate there, Motormouth Mall, 289 on the west side of Central Illinois, waving.
There you go. 289 around Illinois. Motormouth Mall cruising. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Hey, roger that there, Motormouth Mall. I figured if they was gonna step in there and make it a little bit rough and tough. I get over there off the ground plane, get on the flat side, see if I could still get back in there. I'm just out there trying to flex my little bitty old Wiki Squeaky radio with us old antique T-Berry audio. Motormouth Mall 289. They call me Illinois Rooster on the west side of central Illinois, 40 miles north of St. Louis, Missouri, on the Illinois side of that big Mississippi River. And I'm waving one more time trying to get up in that Watergate there. Break, break.
Hang on just a second there, Copper. Hey, Copper, hang on a second. I got a phone call real quick. I got Copperhead on the line. I'm going to talk to him for a little bit. I'll be right back. Hold on, you guys. Motormouth Mall, step. I couldn't find the right one.
Found a bird.
Well, he got found out. That's what it was. People were probably with SDRs and shit like that, probably seen the action on there somewhere and ended up coming up here and kind of took over. But that's why I flipped over the flat side. I'm like, oh no, I got to represent West Central Illinois there. Come on now.
Yeah, I see my noise level go up. I can hear them all.
Man, I thought that was crazy as hell. That's never happened before, you know. And you were talking, and he come in there with you, and you were neck and neck. I couldn't really quite make it out, but I thought, man, that sounded like Motormouth Mall.
He tried to get in between you and Burner Valve there, and he got on the back side of you there, and I knew who it was.
I ain't getting out.
Well, I heard it just for a split second, and I don't know if it was between. I almost thought it was Bruce playing a recording again. I think he played that trick on me before.
10-4. It readjusted my needle, I know that.
Well, back in the day, I think Bruce would get on there and play a recording, and I'd spend a half hour yelling my brains out trying to get back to him. And it was Bruce the whole damn time.
Oh man, he did that the other day. I had my radio on, and I thought it was live, you know. I thought he was talking to Australia. Boy, I'm in here flipping my fucking box on and shit. I mean, I want to get in on this. Well, it was a recording of him talking to Australia.
Yeah.
He still got that gate rolling out there. We're all up in there.
Yeah, I'll probably be going back to work. I used to have one of me and him talking, oh man, it's been years ago.
Going to work for a different company.
Back when I was running my big radio. I think it was on my older phone. I don't know what I got from another company. I'm going to give it a try.
Yeah, might as well. If you don't like it, you can always walk away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the tool is good, so I'm going to try it for a little while.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine that used to work up there in Detroit with me. He still is right now, but he's getting ready to switch over to Myers.
No, he don't get in there anymore.
He's got about 3 more years and he can retire.
Sure does break my heart. Dedicated run from the Troubleshooting Detroit
Yeah, that'll work.
I went down and was supposed to have a couple roots now starting to go, but I still had way too much infection. So I had to put it off for another couple weeks. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. I never thought I'd ever say I was looking forward to a root canal.
It must be bad if you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it is, or it was anyway, and it still aggravates, but aggravates me now for 2 weeks.
Piece of the pie.
07, be motor man on the West Coast, something by.
Yeah, Cool Breeze a while ago, whenever he was hollering at him, he started playing back, you know, the recording just coming.
Yeah, I'm copying the mail.
Well, if somebody's going to cut my lips off, let it be him.
That's why I said I couldn't find the gap.
Oh, I didn't mean the west side. I mean, I'm on the east side out here, Roger.
Man, I got that noise in there really bad.
You know, radio.
I double with you, Cool Breeze. I said I got that grinding noise in there real bad now.
Hey, we appreciate the comeback there, guys.
That alien shit, mine just, you know, squeeze way up and way down.
Yeah, that droning noise, yeah, that's horrible.
I'm back there. I had a nice phone call from Copperhead and his wife, and I'm back on the air again. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down.
How about that Motormouth Mall 351 Cool Breeze?
Oh, Motormouth Mall, big motor man over on the east side, Roger.
Hello, Motorman. I hear you. Hello, Cool Breeze. I got you up in there too. Motormouth Mall waving.
Mall 3. Motormouth Mall sounds good over here around Alabama. I'm back quiet.
Or 10. I'll play you both up in here real fast. You can get an idea what's going on.
How about that Motormouth Mall 351 Cool Breeze?
Oh, Motormouth Mall, big motor man over on the east side, Roger.
And that's what I heard right there. Breaker.
Man, that's cool.
How about a Motormouth Falls, Northeast, Pennsylvania, Radio 327.
I wish I had one of the big radios, my goodness.
On the stamp.
Radio 327 and big radio? No, this is just a President Richard.
Man, that's cool.
How about a Motormouth Falls, Northeast, Pennsylvania, Radio 327.
I wish I had one of the big radios, my goodness.
On the stamp.
There you go. 327, hello, and yeah, this is a President Richard. That's all this is. With the modulator on it and then using live professor audio.
327.
Get him 168.
I appreciate you playing.
I double with you. I said get him.
327, Northeast Pennsylvania. I got going on. The Turner Plus 3.
You're welcome.
Wait a minute, it's on now.
Take care. You're welcome out there. 7-3s.
Hot Rod, give it a whirl, brother.
Just put this thing in there. Do I need to turn down the info or anything? I guess that Skip can't hear me. That's why.
Skip can hear you just fine. I hear you too. You don't have to be quiet. I got a grip on you.
Motormouth Mall, you got a copy.
Western Michigan. Holy cow. Well, you're making a good trip from Western Michigan there, Brink. I think you said Fremont, Michigan. Motormouth Mall got down.
How about that Motormouth Mall? This is Illinois Hot Rod. Come on back. Work over.
Illinois Hot Rod. Big old hammer there, Break.
10-4. I don't get to talk to California much. And I don't get to talk to the legend ever, you know, so this is pretty impressive.
Well, what's more impressive is the hammer you're laying out here on my stack of bricks. Check this out. Watch this.
10-4. I don't get to talk to California much. And I don't get to talk to the legend ever, you know, so this is pretty impressive.
There you go. While you're all up in here, I got down.
Well, 10-4, you have a good one. I'm sending flowers to you, Motormouth Mall.
save half a dozen for yourself because you're smoking over here. Take care of 7.3s. Hey, Hot Rod, motor mouth mall waving. They got dumb.
If there's any other Land of Lincoln modulators out there, Grasshopper, Coyote, anybody else that wants to get in there, now's the time. Let's go.
I'll put the call out this way. Check this out.
If there's any other Land of Lincoln modulators out there, Grasshopper, Coyote, anybody else that wants to get in there, now's the time. Let's go.
There you go.
You got one Christmas with your podcast away from Brogan in the Great Lakes. Operator Dayton.
Ooh, I have it all at once right there. Try that again there, Break. The bluegrass? I'm not looking into bluegrass.
Nashville, Tennessee, standing by.
Hello, around Nashville, Tennessee. Well, you're smoking up in here too, and you're standing by?
Nashville, Tennessee, standing by.
There you go.
You get lost today, Tennessee, nickel me down here in Razorback. You get lost today, nickel over in the hall yard, and I'm gone.
Hello, Nickel. Yeah, I was just cruising up the band, and I heard some really good quality audio coming on up in here. I thought, oh, this is a good place to hang out for a little bit. So I didn't want to tie it up or hog it up, but, I figured I'd exercise one of the features that I built into this antenna, and that was broadbandedness. So, no point in being forced to stay on the bowl if I can cruise around the band to break.
That sounds real good.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, if you would let them know that good audio's coming out of the west side of Central Illinois. We're trying to make a name for ourselves out here there, Break.
Central Illinois is becoming a new audio capital. Central Illinois is becoming a new audio mecca.
Make a name for ourselves out here there, Break.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some good quality audio coming out there. I'll tell you what. That needs to spread. It needs to spread like wildfire in the Break.
I'm doing the best I can there, Motormouth Mall. I'm trying to get as many of them out there as I can, and the more we can hear out there, the better it is there, Roger.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. When you hear comparison audios, too, it's like you would think somebody would hear that and go, yep, that's what I want. That's just, wow. Check it out.
I'm doing the best I can there, Motormouth Mall. I'm trying to get as many of them out there as I can, and the more we can hear out there, the better it is there, Roger.
That's exactly right, Motormouth Mall. Cruising.
Hey, Motor. I've been sitting here for about the last 20 minutes keying my amplifier, but my amplifier's been turned off. And I've been talking with 30 watts, and I've been wondering why nobody's been talking to me. And that's why I've been the biggest mud duck in Illinois. And now we are live and in living color. Motormouth Mall, can you hear Wile E. Coyote break?
Oh, there you are. Hey, Wile E. Coyote, yeah, it helps to have it turned on.
Hey, Motor, I've been sitting here for about the last 20 minutes keying my amplifier, but my amplifier's been turned off. And I've been talking with 30 watts, and I've been wondering why nobody's been talking to me. And that's why I've been the biggest mud duck in Illinois. And now we are live and in living color. Motormouth Mall, can you hear Wile E. Coyote break?
There you go, Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, I sure do. Holy smokes, you're bodacious now, the break. Yeah, a little bit of fire in the wire makes all the difference in the world, the break.
Thank you, sir. I've been talking bad about you because I think you was a mud duck, but now you're not a mud duck. You're a big dog on the porch, breaker.
It's funny how it's always a matter of perspective to break.
Ain't that the truth?
What do they say? Like the song says, and I'm hovering like a fly, waiting for the windshield on a freeway. And some days you're the bug, and some days you're the windshield.
More often
the night I'm the bug. Very, very seldom do I get to be the windshield.
Yeah, I know about being the bug over here on this end, I'll tell you.
Oh, one of these days we'll get a big old beam put up there so we can make it out there. You know how it is when you got a ground plane.
Mr. Clean in Tennessee, Williams Brega.
Ooh, sweet, beautiful audio, Mr. Clean in Tennessee. Wow, listen to this.
Oh, one of these days we'll get a big old beam put up there so we can make it out there. You know how it is when you got a ground plane.
Mr. Clean in Tennessee, Williams Brega.
Ooh, wait, Wile E. Coyote got Mr. Clean in Tennessee with some wideband modulated audio coming out here and rolling up in here in fine style. What's going on there, Mr. Clean? Motor Mouth Mole, stepping breaker.
We're just down here working this old ground plane right now. I tried hollering at you on the bands, but I couldn't get it in your radio, so I switched over to the ground plane.
You say you're doing that on just a ground plane? Holy smokes. And Mr. Clean, you say you're just doing that on the ground plane. You couldn't get over on the beam, but you switched over to the ground plane, and holy smokes. Now, I'm on the beam looking northeast toward, like, the Michigan and all that stuff. So, I guess we got enough look in your direction, but you're smoking over here now, the break.
Oh, Roger, yeah, I've been listening to you talk here, and I got up there and switched antennas trying to get it in there to see if I could get this thing to modulate in your radio. Hello, Motormouth Mall, Mr. Clean, way out east around the Smoky Mountains, waving at you, Brigga.
Man, that audio is bodacious. Listen to this.
Oh, Roger, yeah, I've been listening to you talk here, and I got up there and switched antennas trying to get it in there to see if I could get this thing to modulate in your radio. Hello, Motormouth Mall, Mr. Clean, way out east around the Smoky Mountains, waving at you, Brigga.
Man, that audio is...
Oh, Roger, well, I'm glad I finally got to hear it, man. Finally got up in your radio.
Breaker.
Let me get on out the way here. I'll listen to you talk some. Motormouth Mall, Mr. Clean, out of Tennessee, working this Motormouth Mall technology. I'll see you.
4:10, and you're about the 2 hour and 5 minute mark on the gate. So I'm rolling the gate today. It's still, we're sitting on the first gate of the day, so it's 021422A. And you're in here at about the 2 hour and 5 minute mark. I think 2 hour 5 or 2 hours, something like that. 2 hour 5 is where it started for you. But you're all up in there sounding beautiful. Appreciate the bump down in the world of sound. You got that thing working. Check this out, one more playback.
I finally got to hear it, man. Finally got up in your radio.
Breaker.
Let me get on out the way here. I'll listen to you talk some. Motormouth Mall, Mr. Clean, out of Tennessee, working this Motormouth Mall technology. I'll see you.
There you go, right there, right now. All right, then, Mr. Clean, take care. We'll catch you later on. Appreciate the bump down in the world of sound. And good to make the contact on the air. Yeah, it was rough and tough on the ball earlier, I know. But, man, you definitely, you got no pain, no strain over here on this one. What are we on? Oh, 27315. Wow. Yeah, I never come up this high, but that was cool. I'm glad I did today.
Yeah, man. I just... How about that Motormouth Mall? 197 broadcast. Anyway, all right, man, I'll step on it.
All right, sounds good to Mr. Clean. Definitely good to hear you. Take care, 7-3s. Blessings and good graces and big old happy Thanksgiving. I've done that twice today. Happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing. Take care. Motormouth Mall, stepping, breaker.
How about it, Motor Mouth Ball? What about out there, Ball? What about out there, Mr. Motor Mouth Ball? We're looking out where?
I heard two stations call him Mr. Motormouth Mall, but hello to both. I didn't get to 21 on either one to break.
Hey, Mall, Mr. Motormouth Mall, big chicken plucker. Big chicken plucker in Tennessee trying to get out there to Cali.
Hey there, chicken plucker around Tennessee. While you're trying to get out here around California, you're making the trip, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, chicken plucker, Motormouth Mall got down.
Alright, Motormouth Mall, well, top of the day to you. I heard you talking to that Mr. Clean over there. I think I heard myself trying to make a breaker while you were doing that playback. But anyway, Motormouth Mall, you're sounding good around the music town. Have a good one. Happy Valentine's. Chicken Plucker, Tennessee. Steady by.
Ken for the chicken plucker. I'm trying to make sense of this. I got a text I gotta read. Hey, chicken plucker, let me play you back real fast, real quick here, and then I gotta respond to something here.
Alright, Motormouth Mall, well, top of the day to you. I heard you talking to that Mr. Clean over there. I think I heard myself trying to make a breaker while you were doing that playback. But anyway, Motormouth Mall, you're sounding good around the music town. Have a good one. Happy Valentine's. Chicken Plucker, Tennessee. Steady by.
There you go, chicken plucker, Tennessee. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, and a sweet thing as well. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker.
Motormouth Mall. Ranger 606 on the Nashville, Tennessee. Trying to get down one time. I'm just a little fish in a big pond. Come on, man.
I don't think here's the thing I'm worried about. He's only after chicken.
Motormouth Mall,
What's that?
You know, I'm more power than that.
Better watch out.
Well, I ain't got the big stuff like the others do.
Everybody's only after chicken.
Alabama State. Yeah, I hear you.
He's not a rooster plucker. He's a chicken plucker.
He said chicken plucker, not roosters.
No, I'm off.
The ones I worry about are the ones called like coyote and stuff like that.
You mean coyote plucker or the breaker, or just coyote?
No, he's coyote and I'm rooster, and I'm kind of scared of that coyote. You never know when he's going to sneak in and get me while I'm on the roost.
10-4 on that.
Yeah. If he can't hear you like that, he ain't never gonna.
I have been known to raid a hen house or two.
Skip pass. 17, Ghost Rider down in the basement. We'll try.
Hey, Ghost Rider. Hey, Ghost Rider, down in the basement. I hear you, I do. Ghost Rider, Motormouth Mall, stepping.
Yeah. We up there with the big guys all over.
Keep waiting on Grasshopper there, Rooster.
He's probably staring at the back of his eyelids there on the couch.
Don't hear none of them, but when he keys, he pushing there by 9 over here.
Hello? Audio?
Yep, same. Is he snapping? Or you think he's out there fishing, maybe?
He's probably napping.
He's quiet today. He's hardly usually talking all the time.
Yeah, out there, Grasshopper.
He's just popping in and popping out.
Hello? Audio?
Hey, Mr. Clean, don't rely on my playbacks. My playback may color things and then skip things, change a little bit, fading changes things, all kinds of stuff. So just listen to the gate. What you hear on the gate is accurate. What you hear on my playback is just a relative representation. So don't make your tonal adjustments based on what you hear on my playback over the air. Just listen to the gate to break.
Yeah, Roger. All right, yeah, I'll play around with it. I'll get in there and listen to you live feed here in a little while. All right, catch you later on. I'll see you.
10-4, yeah, I like it. I think it sounds really, really good. You know, it certainly doesn't have too much bass. I like the highs. There could be, I don't know, I like it. I like it.
And he built it himself. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'll write it down, dude. I appreciate it. I'll see you.
Sounds good. We'll catch you later on. Bye.
Hey, Mall, before you go, what are you doing jumping in my receiver all the way down on 28?
Mobile.
Well, I was cruising up the channel. I just heard some good sounding audio roll up in here. I thought, man, I'm going to stick and stay for a little bit, because most channels, all you hear is a bunch of, you know, nose pinch, tinny, tight, wound up kind of audio, and you know, and nothing really catches your attention, you know. And I came up here and I was like, holy smokes, this is kind of cool. And then I haven't left, so I'm not even tuned up for here. I'm out of resonance.
Well, you sure had my needle swinging down on 28. I had to come up here and see who was doing it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, wild child waving, and I'll let you get back to what you was doing.
I must have a heck of a signal down there to get you to see me on 28. Holy cow, sorry about that. Hey, wild child, you got that mall down.
Always a pleasure to get you in my receive, Motormouth Mall. I'm going to drop back down to 28 and see if I can do some rat killing or duck killing or whatever it might be. But hey, Motormouth Mall, enjoy your DX, wild child, waving and gone.
Fortunate wild child. I'm actually going to go enjoy a little bit of lunch. It's 11:30 over here. I've been up a little bit extra early this morning getting some stuff done, so my stomach's starting to rub together a little bit. I got to go fill it up. So I think that's what I'm going to go do. But good to hear y'all out here. Rooster, Coyote, Wild Child, Mr. Clean, all the big hammers out there. Good to hear y'all up in here. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. Appreciate the bump down in the world of sound.
Bye, Motormouth Mall. Bye. Wild child dropping back down to 28.
Good morning to you one time, Mr. Motormouth Mall, 800 Alabama, Georgia line with a morning wave. Break. This is
10-4, well, you're going to head back down to 28. We'll catch you a little bit later on. And Mr. 800 out there on the Alabama-Georgia line. Holy cow, you smoking up in here, too. What's going on there, 800?
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm using some of your Motormouth Mall technology in here today. I hadn't got spoke at you, brother, but I'm using one of your modulator boxes looking out into California. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 800 Alabama, break.
410 or 800 Alabama. Well, let's tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play that back one time for you.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm using some of your Motormouth Mall technology in here today. I hadn't got spoke at you, brother, but I'm using one of your modulator boxes looking out into California. Hey, Motormouth Mall, 800 Alabama, break.
There you go, 800 Alabama, Motormouth Mall. Well, you're working a great big old hammer, and that Motormouth Mall technology is working to break.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Motormouth, it's been a learning curve for me. I know I sent you a few pictures here a while back, but I think I'm getting it all figured out, and I'm really enjoying it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I heard you in there wanted to shout a good morning, and you sounded good down in the south. Hey, Mr. Motormouth Mall, 800 Alabama, Georgia line, I'm going to let you go.
410 or 800, well, I sure appreciate the bump down, and yeah, it's definitely a learning curve. You know, it's a little bit different than the typical attack, you know, or a gambit used by more of this, you know, general CBers, you know, and all that. So there's just a different way of thinking, a different way of skinning the cat, a different way of approaching the situation that gives, you know, the user total control. So glad you're enjoying it, and I think by doing it that way, people learn a lot more about amplitude modulation than they would otherwise.
Hey, I'll tell you what, you're exactly right. I had to learn a lot of new different curves in this, but I'm going to tell you what, you never need to get too old that you don't learn something new, and it's been a new experience, and I've really enjoyed it. Hey, it's good talking to you, brother.
10-4. Well, I appreciate that, I do. And yeah, you know, I think the day we stop learning is the day we stop start dying. So, you know, you always got to learn something. You always got to kind of jump forward a little bit and learn from either previous ways or mistakes or this, that, or the other, and go different directions and learn new things. It's just what keeps us going there, Bree.
Hey, you're exactly right, and this was an entirely new learning curve for me. But I sure wanted to catch you around the bend. I wanted you to hear some of your own technology at work.
Put them out, make a lot of noise around Indiana.
I believe pictures of it, and I guarantee you I've enjoyed it, and I believe it's going to be what I'm going to hang with here. Hey, Motor Mouth Mo, your technology looking back at you. Break.
10-4. I got to ask, what are you using for audio processing?
Do you know what I'm using? Junkie rock gear. I'm using a microphone. I'm just an old PowerPro compressor, and there's some of this stock 148 direct injected radio with one of these old Superlux microphones. This is the whole business.
10-4. All right, good deal. Well, you can certainly hear it all up in the gate, and you can hear it live on the playbacks and all the good stuff. And where are we on the gate here? Just so you know. We are at, 2 hours and 20 minutes. 2 hours and 20 minutes on this gate. That's where we are. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down, breaker.
Well, I'll definitely check it out. Good morning to you, Motor Mouth Mall. Like I said, once again, I've enjoyed playing with some of your equipment here. Enjoyed it very much. Good morning to you again. I know you're busy around the bend. Get in there and ride the waves with that good sounding station. Mr. Motormouth Malls, 800 Alabama, Georgia state line operator. I'm moving on.
Okay, my friend, take care, 7-3s, and enjoy. And Huggy Bear, I heard you up there around the land of Lincoln, too. What's going on there, Huggy Bear?
We was trying out some other channels, man, and you came in so clear. We thought we'd see if we could make the hookup. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Huggy Bear.
Well, you got up here, no pain, no strain, wall-to-wall and treetop tall. Hey, Huggy Bear, check this out.
We was trying out some other channels, man, and you came in so clear. We thought we'd see if we could make the hookup. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Huggy Bear.
There you go, Huggy Bear, while you're all up in here. Sounded real good. What you think, the breaker?
Appreciate that gate, Rascal. Hey, you got any information on the FM? Since FCC gonna let the FM, I just ordered a President Thomas. It's got FM in it. I was wondering what's the deal on that.
Well, FM has its place. You know, FM is fine if you're like in a small caravan of people and you can turn the squelch up real high and utilize the squelch and stay close together. But in skip and most everything else, you know, if you're trying to use FM, the squelch doesn't work with the hill of beans because noise and adjacent channel stuff and everything else comes up in there and messes with it. So really, it's not as great or wonderful as it seems. The bandwidth is relatively narrow, so it's really good only for communication quality audio. You can't get really wide and bodacious with it. Deviation and other things are going to become a problem. But anyway, if you over-deviate, then you're going to create a signal that the receiver is going to look at as noise. So if you get too rambunctious with it, you're going to disappear. So anyway, it's just sort of the way it is. It's got its place, but a lot of places where it doesn't belong. Anyway, wait. No, just don't understand. What do you call that reference? Okay, anyway, yeah, FM just has its place, and it's not for what we do out here, but it's got its pros and cons. Anyway, that's all I really think about FM. I think it might have been a mistake, but oh well.
So it's almost like broadcast, you know, on the AM and FM broadcast radio, I noticed, you know, AM you can hear there and all the way around the world. FM is very limited, and we travel sometime, we put on the FM station at home, and 100 miles from home it fades out, therefore.
Yeah, 10-4. Well, the real difference between FM and AM and commercial broadcast is the frequency, not the mode of operation. So, of course, FM is frequency modulation. It just means you're deviating the carrier plus or minus at an audio rate to create audio. And AM means that you're leaving the carrier constant, and then you're modulating or amplitude modulating the envelope of the carrier to create your AM. So the difference between AM and FM in the commercial sense is that AM tends to be on lower frequencies down there between 530 kilohertz and 1800 kilohertz versus FM being up on 100 megahertz, which is a very line of sight kind of a thing. So what we're talking about in the context of this conversation is AM and FM modes versus each other within the same frequency of 27 megahertz. So that being said, yeah, FM really doesn't belong here.
How about it, Motormouth Mall, you got a copy 386 Gunslinger, Galveston, Texas, with a wave.
Only $99, so I got it just to put in my van anyway. Okay, dokie, Mr. Motormouth Mall, appreciate the conversation.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, you got a copy 386 Texas, waving.
Fortune to Huggy Bear, yeah, no pain. I mean, you got it. You'll find it'll have its place. It'll find its place, ain't no doubt about that. All right, hey, Huggy Bear, good to hear you up in there. I got 386 over there around Texas rolling up in here with a big old hammer, too. Hey, Huggy Bear, have a good day. Good to hear you up in there, and enjoy the FM to what you can, but you'll just find it's going to be a bit of a pain in the neck sometimes. You'll end up going back to AM. I love AM. Anyway, all right, catch you later on. Motormouth Mall Cruise.
Motormouth Mall.
Hey, 386. Hey, 386. Let's hear a little bit more of that audio to break.
Good afternoon to you, Motormouth Mall. It's our second contact with you, my friend. 386 down here on an old rebuilt, hopper-built BBI built for me, Roger.
Rebuilt, hopper-built, BBI built. Wow, that sounds like a Frankenstein. I got a Jeep like that. I got a 75 Jeep Cherokee. And they've got a Cummins diesel in it with a 5-speed and a 3-speed brownie box behind the 5-speed and a 1-ton axle and a Dodge seat. And so it's it's like one of them too that break.
Yeah, Roger, on that Motormouth Mall. It's always a pleasure making a contact with you, sir. It's my second go-round with you, though. Glad you're hearing me over there in that California state, sir.
10-4. No, I'm not just hearing you. You're bodacious. Check this out real fast.
Yeah, Roger, on that Motormouth Mall. It's always a pleasure making a contact with you, sir. It's my second go-round with you, though. Glad you're hearing me over there in that California state, sir.
There you go, and there you are right there right now, 386. Good to make contact with you again, and you're blowing smoke. Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now, break.
Roger that there, Motormouth Mall. I appreciate that video gate there, buddy. Have a super fine one, man. Like I said, always a pleasure around here, around Galveston Island on the Texas coast. Have a good one, 73's Motormouth Mall. We'll see ya.
10-4. And by the way, you're on a video gate on YouTube here, on the MMM Video Gates. You're live, and the time on the gate right here is about 2 hours and 28 minutes. So you're all up in here. Sounded real good. 386, Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now. Have a good day.
Roger. I appreciate it, Motormouth Mall, 73, sir. Till next time, I'll see ya.
410. I'll see you. Take care.
Bye, Motormouth Mall, country boy. Bye, country.
And a country boy will survive. Hello, country boy. What's going on?
What's going on, Motormouth Mall? Old country boy in my cornfields waving. Boogie.
Now you're smoking over there, country boy. Hey, country boy over there in the cornfields, you got them all down. Motormouth Mall waving. laying it down real good. Ain't no doubt about that. 747, I heard you rolling up in there too, but yeah, you got a hammer down. That coax is working good for you.
Audio box. 700 feet watts right there. Motor Mouth Mall.
Copy, 747. Appreciate the wave. Any country boy is gone.
Fortunate a country boy, 700 peak watts, and definitely doing a good job right there. Let's see here. I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, I'm dead keying the kilowatt, so about 6,000 or 7,000 peaks, 6,500. I can't see exactly, but about 6,500 peaks in the other room anyway. So I think I got a little bit more out here than I want there, but I can't turn it down much more to break.
Hey, Tim Roger, Motor Mouth Mall, no doubt about it, man. I'm just sitting over here working this Galaxy 959. I was on the ICOM 7300, but I switched over to the 959, because it's got a little bit more power. Motor Mouth Mall, your friend country boy in the cornfields, waving and stepping.
10-4, I'm switching from the ICOM to the Galaxy. All right, good deal. Well, from the 7300 to a 959, and this is what you got here.
Motor Mouth Mall, no doubt about it, man. I'm just sitting over here working this Galaxy 959. I was on the ICOM 7300, but I switched over to the 959, because it's got a little bit more power. Motor Mouth Mall, your friend country boy in the cornfields, waving and stepping.
10-4, there you go.
I'm going to switch back over to my ICOM. I'm going to see what you think about the audio. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm going to switch back over to my other radio to see what you think about the audio. Motor Mouth Mall, I'm getting down.
Okay, go ahead, make the switch.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, he's making that switch. I just want to jump in there one more time. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 747 waving.
10-4 there, 747, big old wave right back at you. How are things going there, Break?
747, big old wave.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, switch right there. Motor Mouth Mall, switch right there. Motor Mouth Mall and country boy is gone.
Let's go, Ben.
Wow, country boy, that's a lot better. I like the ICOM better. Holy cow, difference is like,
Motor Mouth Mall and country boy is gone.
ICOM, I'm going to see what you think about the audio. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm going to switch back.
Motor Mouth Mall and country boy is gone.
the audio's scratchy and tinny and ugly on the Galaxy, and it's smooth and nice on the ICOM to break.
Motor Mouth Mom, just working some cheap-ass BM800 Chinese studio mic. Audio a little, set a little bit different on the radio. Motor Mouth Mall, country boy. Motor Mouth Mall, your country boy on this 7300 breaker.
Hey, that sounds great. I'm on one of them cheap mics too. Same thing. I like those little BM800s. They work really good. And check this out. Watch this.
I'm just working some cheap-ass BM800 Chinese studio mic. Audio a little, set a little bit different on the radio. Motor Mouth Mall, country boy. Motor Mouth Mall, your country boy on this 7300 breaker.
Wow, when you drop your audio down and you get closer to the microphone, that breaker, it sounds bodacious. It got big sounding. Holy cow.
No doubt about it, Motor Mouth Mall. It ain't nothing but I'm going through the front of the radio still. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I'm going through the front of the radio. I got the bass at 5 and the treble at 4. Motor Mouth Mall, breaker.
Bass at 5, treble at 4, going to the front of the radio. You're not even using the accessory jack yet. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is in audio quality between the accessory jack and the front. I've never really tried it on mine, but I hear that it's a little bit better on the back. But anyway, you have to try it out and see. But I'll tell you what you got right now is working for you real good, and I wouldn't even go back to that Galaxy.
Roger, yeah, as long as I got the, as long as I'm giving you the thing, heavy, nice solid signal with this thing, I'm probably loafing about, that's about 250 birds right there. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, you know how these things, they ain't got no swing. So I got this thing set at about 3 watts, no swing, and I'm putting it right in the charger. Motor Mouth Mall, country boy with the bottom end getting down.
Well, you know, swing doesn't mean anything. Swing does, but it doesn't. You got more audio and a bigger sounding signal with that ICOM with less swing than you do with the Galaxy with more swing. Don't let the swing fool you, the break.
Roger, I appreciate it. Well, you're the audio master. I'm not. I'm just trying to do what I can do. Country boy in the corn. A Motor Mouth Mall. Breaker.
10-4. Yep, it's not about getting more watts. It's about the quality, and your quality right there is speaking for itself. It's working really well. If you want more, just get another box with more zeros in it and use what you got as a driver. Just step what you got up is all. But, you know, I would stick with what you got to break.
Roger, Motor Mouth Mall. I don't know if you remember, but I sent you a picture on Facebook a while back. I was the one asking about how to make the Tennessee wave in the hand.
Yep, 10-4. I remember the picture.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. That sounds like Motor Mouth Mall out there.
Well, that is Motor Mouth Mall out here.
Mother Nature pouring candy back up. Country boy from Mother Nature and giving us some more. Motor Mouth Mall, I'm trying to work it good.
You're working it real good. Ain't no doubt about that. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping, but you're all up in there. Country boy, Motor Mouth Mall, step and break.
Back here, 321 Motor Mouth Mall, had that thing laid down in my radio.
Bye, Motor Mouth Mall.
47, John.
Fourth in there, country boy. Take care. I'm going to get back on the side. I got to go in and grab something yummy for my tummy. It's noon over here. It's 11:56, so I'll say 73s. It's been a whole lot of fun. I didn't realize I was going to be up here for this long. We're on 27315. It's starting to sound like Channel 28 to break.
Hey, which antenna are you on today, Motor Mouth Mall?
What brings you here to break?
Yeah, I want to know this. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, which antenna are you running today?
The 7-element. We're on the 7-element Yagi, 36 feet up off the ground to break.
Yeah, this is 800. I didn't know if you were using your Jam Pro. You like that a lot better than you do the Jam Pros.
Oh, yeah. Now, Jam Pros are going to come down. I'm going to take the Jam Pros down as soon as I can and build another one of these 7s, just like this one, and put the 7 at the top in place of the Jam Pros. So I'll have 2 7s. I'll have one at 36 feet and one at 72 feet, or 75. And I'll be able to switch back and forth to see which one does what to break.
Well, I'm sure it will be a difference in the altitude and the angles and everything. But yeah, I was wondering, since you built your new one, I've been keeping up with you, but I didn't know if you used your Gem Pros or not. I didn't know how that worked out with your circular polarization and everything.
353.
They don't have nearly the gain that this has. I like circular polarization. It has its place. But if I was going to weigh out circular polarization versus gain, you know, it's kind of like the talk we had earlier with Huggy Bear about AM and FM not being apples and apples. If AM is on, 1,000 kilohertz and FM is at 100 megahertz, so you really can't compare circular with gain. But in the reality of things, the antenna that happens to be circular polarized is not working nearly as well as the antenna that is strictly horizontal. But it has nothing to do with the fact that one's circular and one's horizontal. It's a gain issue more. So I prefer this a 7-element flat side myself to break.
Now, how do you compare those with receive? What about receive between the two?
Well, I've got 3 different combinations. I can receive off the 7, I can receive off the Jam Pro, and I can receive off a 5/8 wave, and I can do any combination of those, 2 of any of those, and then I can phase them together. So from that point of view, from a diversity receive point of view, I like them. They're good, but I could do the same thing basically with the wire, So, I mean, again, from a receive point of view, it's just something different. And if you can phase 2 antennas together, you can usually get a little bit something better in your favor on the receive. But I still prefer the Yagi over the Jam Pros.
Yeah, I figured you did. Well, they're doing a good job. I heard you tell Country Boy earlier the power output. And for that little power, for that outrageous amount of audio and signal, that thing, it's doing a wonderful job. You did a good job.
10-4. Get a whole lot more out of it on the other channel, because I haven't retuned anything. I'm all out of whack over here on this one.
That's something I'm following you. I looked at your little tuners on there. You took those vacuum variables with those stepper motors. I'm thinking about doing that on these Joe Guns on the Stars and seeing if that may work. I don't know, but I'm thinking about motorized tuners.
Oh, yeah, it would work great. I'm not using them right now. I took that all down. That was part of the other antenna. The other antenna was designed to use those. It was designed to work with the Omega Maps. But that's not what I'm using now. I'm just using a straight hot feed, 7-element hot feed right now with the Posse stub. But, the remote tuners are great. Great idea. They work fine.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to try to find some surplus items and get some of those tuners and just see how that would do. That would be a real able to tune, and I know full well that you know that.
Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely, because you can make your feed point. That's a lot of people put a lot of emphasis in the gain, the spacing, the element length, the whole bit, on an antenna. But what they don't really pay a lot of attention to are the details at the feed point. So, that would go a long way.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. That's my next project. I'll tell you what, like I said, I follow your videos and all, and that's where I picked that little bit of advice up, and I said, hey, I'm going to do that. So that's in the future, and you know how it is. We've all got these big plans, but I believe that's going to be my near future experiment.
And 4. Well, I think that should be a lot of fun. I think you'll be very pleased with the outcome and the control it'll give you. So I would go for it for sure. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's my next project, I think. Well, good day, I didn't mean to tie you up. I'm glad you got to hear my modulator a while ago. Some of your design in action, and you're sounding good today. And I'm going to get out of here and move on. Good morning to you again, Motormouth Ball 800 Alabama Georgia line. I'm getting out of your way.
10-4-800. Well, I sure appreciate the bump down. Ain't no doubt about that. You smoking, keep on and we'll do it again on down to Heliax. Ain't no doubt about that. Enjoy all the facets of this wonderful hobby. Motormouth Mall cruising they got down.
Motormouth Mall, while you're still on my radio like a local Motormouth Mall, 747-936.
Ooh, it's getting busy out here, and I got to go get lunch. Take care. 7-3's all. Motormouth Mall stepping, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Question before you go, if you still got a sloppy copy. That mic you were talking about earlier, was that a Boy Mary 800? Just curious.
Yeah, El Cheapo BM 800, Bravo Mary 800. I like them. I like the Behringer B1 And I prefer either one of those over the RE20 or RE320. I mean, I run, I run a little bit more mic gain here than most people run, and I can do that because I have all the blowers and the computer and everything is all in the other room. And so I don't have anything in this room that makes all that big noise. So I can use a more sensitive mic, and then I run a little bit more mic gain than most people run. Now, in a noisy room, I would imagine that a dynamic mic like an RE320 might be a better choice. But I like the cheap little condenser mics to bring.
Hey, 10-4, I couldn't, I know you're right, I can't understand BM or BM, so that's why I was asking there. I also wanted to say before you go, I know you want to go get something to eat, so I ain't going to tie you up, but I do appreciate you stopping by and talking to us there. This is Illinois Rooster again, and I do appreciate you coming by and talking to us, and if you ever want to do that again, you just slide right on by. This is good stuff. You made some memories for us. We'll be talking about this. Hey, what we had for lunch, Spartamatic, Alabama, 385 in the Magnolia week.
Fort Illinois Rooster. Well, definitely run up here more often, no doubt about that. And it was a whole lot of fun, a whole very enjoyable radio experience, that's for darn sure. And yeah, the D and the B sometimes can be hard to hear and skip. And I hope I try to work on my articulation a little bit to make sure I can get B's and D's. It's all about D birds and the B's. The bird watts and decibels. No, I try to get D's and the B's all squared away, but sometimes it can be tricky. But I didn't want to, sometimes like 6s and 5s, like 153 versus 163. Sometimes you can get them confused. And that's been done before in the past by somebody else, I think. So I wanted to make sure my articulation was okay there, Break.
Yeah, it was, your articulation was fine. It just, how Mother Nature kind of dips and dabs a little bit there. And right when you guys were saying that, I'm like, I couldn't catch it if you said V or a B there, but that's why I asked. Anyway, like I said, I don't want to tie you up any longer. I know you want to go get a bite to eat, so I do appreciate it. Real good stuff. We'll do it again. 289 back in the bush.
All right there, 289. Take care, 7-3s. Definitely a pleasure with a double measure. I'm going to go grab me some food, and we'll catch you another time, another way. Motormouth Mall cruising, and I'm going to stop the gate, and it'll post whenever it posts. And, well, Kevin, the pictures of my antenna are up on Facebook. Take a look at Facebook there. You have to scroll back a little ways. The pictures of the antenna up on Facebook all over the place. You'll see the tower with the 7-element Yagi down below and the twin Jampros up at the top. And I'm talking on the 7-element Yagi down on the bottom. All right, catch y'all later. Take care of 7-3s. Motormouth Mall stepping to the gate, sitting here at about 2 hours and 47 minutes. I didn't realize I was going to be out here that long. Take care. 7-3s. Motormouth Mall got done.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, what we having for lunch? Sparkamatic, Alabama wants to know.
Hey, Sparkamatic, I'll know when I get in the house. Hey, Sparkamatic, I'm not sure just yet, but I know when I get in the house, I'll find out.
Hey, 10-4, good hearing you up there. Hey, Motormouth, we talk here all the time. Come on up.
10-4 to Sparkamatic? Yep, likewise. It's definitely good to hear you up in there. Pleasure with the double measure. Hey, Sparkamatic, we'll catch you back a little bit later on. Lunch and coffee. I'm off to go. I'll see ya.
Hey, 10-4, you have a good one, Motormouth. Pleasure every time. Sparkamatic, Alabama, we out.
10, Roger.
What was that, fish?